Yeah, we're live. We're live. Don't mind me as I put a picture, just a small picture of an anvil on the screen. Don't mind. Hmm. How is everyone doing today? Very nice. Mm, interesting. Interesting. Heck, I'm going through my laptop. If I use my headset, be hearing double of y'all all day. Is that so? Oh, I know why. I know why. Shit. Shit. All right,
I would have the
you guys
application
are
audio
coming
beta
through.
ready, so.
You guys are good. You guys are coming
Okay,
All
through.
I'm
right,
going through
for
now.
application audio.
Just forgot to plug in headphones, dog.
Well, I guess we figured out what we were missing from the checklist.
Mm-hmm.
That
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, yep.
Maybe a couple things.
maybe a couple.
Here, let me. I gotta
Yeah,
start
it's
the.
it's a shopping list. You know, you just add on as you go through, and you look around and try to figure out what you need.
Right, absolutely
Indeed,
agree.
yeah.
Hold on, guys. There's that. Um, okay. Wait.
What's good, Jordo and Nitro?
What's good? Dordo and Nitro.
Would you like to reintroduce yourself, Leon?
Uh, yeah, that would probably be a good idea. I am very much out of it. For those who do not know me, my name is Leon, the the always forever C rank. But you know what? Today I'm just here doing what I love best, and that's watching all this and commentating for all of you.
Indeed, nice. And my name is Ethan, otherwise known as Sonic Riders. Sonic Riders, that is.
Imagine if someone named their kid Sonic Riders.
That would be funny.
That kid's gonna get bullied for the rest of his life.
It's a good thing my mic is pretty good on stream, so I'll take it.
Yeah, you are crisp.
I will
Oh,
You're
great!
pretty
compliment that.
crisp on
I'm
stream as
playing
well.
fresh. It's even worse. Oh, I tend to play all the guys who I train with.
We've had a couple of tournament encounters in our day.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the fact that you just added Opa on over global.
He goes Opa.
You gotta make sure.
He goes Opa.
You gotta do what you can. Alright, that's fine. Everybody in chat, let me know how the audio levels are. Right now, I'm gonna type up. Actually, we're getting our first matches up. First up on stream, we're gonna have Fahad and Metal Sonic Fumbler, also known as Assman Dinglewater. And after that, we're gonna get Fresh and Leon. And then we're gonna go into winter semis. So it's gonna be a pretty quick record today. Don't look away. Keep your eyes peeled. You'll be seeing a couple anvils today. Just a couple, not too much, but a couple.
Also, Nitrogen said that the music's a little loud.
Understood. Thank you very much, Nitro. It's got to be a compliment, not a main show thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't even have to tag competitive play today. I can just tag the players.
Nice. Makes it easier that way.
God, I love that. Welcome, everyone.
Hope everyone's doing well today.
Welcome to Fish Friday instead it's Sunday.
That's.
But pretend it's Friday.
So we can call it FFS or FFFS.
Flat frick Friday Sunday.
Yep.
Did you say
I
Fish Friday, Leon?
Yeah, that's what he said at first.
Whenever I think of Friday, my first thought is Fish Friday. It's like Taco Tuesday. You know, you just gotta rhyme.
Who do you mean by the man of ass?
I think Shadow over there is referring to Assman Dinglewater, who is Metal Sonic Fumbler.
Oh.
Which, by the way, I still think is the best name I've ever seen. Assman Dinglewater. Still gotta be the best name I've ever seen.
That's funny, honestly.
Looks like he's got his own cheering committee as well today. Good for him.
Yeah, good luck to him and Fahad.
We all know how Fahad's journey has gotten up to this point. The man is a great racer. Probably definitely one of the quickest learners of the game I've seen in probably ages, honestly.
Indeed, he's basically the second hotshot, right next to Eton F.
Yeah.
I think it's really cool
There's
to be
a lot.
seeing Fahad pick up Cloud recently. But I'm extremely biased in that regard, because
I was about to say, that's...
Cloud's been here.
I hear the game up.
I'll get it up for you. Alright, I got it streaming on 480p. I hope that's not, like, you know, toxic for your eyes to view.
I should be able to see it just fine.
Why would that be toxic for the eyes? What am I gonna see? Like, it's a 480, not 4K.
I don't know, everybody's got high standards nowadays, man. What can I do? I've just put me at 360p. I'm a happy camper, man. Put up stream.
I've watched YouTube videos in lower quality.
Fresh in chat saying I can't see 480. That's what I'm talking about, Fresh.
You get your eyes can't. You got that Apple eyesight. You paid extra to view in 4K only.
Okay, yeah. Fahad is bottom screen, and our good friend, I can't say his name at all.
Assman Dinglewater.
Yes, our friend Assman Dinglewater. Yeah, sure. I'll type it in.
We love the test lab. I wonder if you're trying to test lab, you should probably go for Opa Opa just to get some practice in.
That is
Wow, tornado.
that is a good ideal. I'd like to raise you. If everybody who has ever warmed up chooses Metal Sonic default, then the tournament goes faster than if everybody's picking Knight's power gear. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah.
But that's just
Yeah,
the test run.
I always start up with Metal Sonic default, 'cause that's my default pick, actually.
Gotta love to see a test lab without any stuttering. That's always nice to see.
We should have a pretty good connection today, huh? We'll see.
Yeah, and now that I've spoken it into existence, it's gonna crash 6 times.
You don't gotta be worried about
I
a
apologize
commentary
in
curse today,
advance.
man. You don't gotta worry about a commentary
Commentator's
curse. You just
curse.
talk.
Dude, my first gig, I cursed someone. Like the first time I ever spoke about a race, I cursed someone. So I'm already batting 100% curses.
That's fair. I just pretend that stuff doesn't exist most of the time. You get in your own head if you keep focusing on it, you know? You just...
Choose change the text at the bottom. It still says grand finals.
Oh, thanks, man. Thank you very much, man. But did you hear what I said? You heard what I said? You gotta, I don't know, attend to the vibes. You don't gotta worry about fucking speaking something into existence that may or may not be listened to by the players. You know what? Dude, Fresh, I think Fresh listens to the stream when he races in tournament. Which, like,
I do too.
oh my god, don't!
So Red-
What the?
I
Don't
know,
do
I
that!
shouldn't.
Just turn
I
off
do, and I should.
turn off the stream. Close the tab.
Yeah.
Mute the tab. Like, just.
Anyway, someone might want to tell Fahad he's got to play Opa Opa.
It's very funny. I'll let him know.
I hope he's watching the stream.
No,
I don't think he
he's in
doesn't.
VC. He's in VC with Asman right now.
Someone's gotta tell him.
I got him.
So there we go. There's one rule in this tourney, and that was the rule. Good job. We're doing great so far.
We put an anvil in here.
Ice Factory, about double power, ew. I say that as a fly main, but
Oh, actually, this could be really good in this. Could be something funny in this stage, honestly.
who's gonna get the first anvil smacked? We may never know.
We almost saw it, but
We almost saw one, yeah. We also know that you're there's the first one.
Oh, first
Odd gets
flat-
one on
right there.
Dinglewater right away. We all know though that these two are gonna need to avoid each other like the plague.
Indeed.
Fahad building a decent lead. He's just running his same pathing as he usually would, except he's not riding a cloud, he's riding an anvil. At least in my eyes. Running out of air though, really quickly. He needs to be careful about that. Not taking the power, taking the fly hoop. Does Fahad know which character he's playing? I think he forgot he was playing Knuckles.
Probably. Failed at getting that for a. Oh. At first I thought that was a crash there.
Yeah. Dinglewater isn't that far behind, but he's got a. There's the lucky 20. All right. I was just about to say that he needs to get that 20 bucks to.
Ooh. Smacked
Missing the
him
top
right
path,
there.
but he's got the air to boost to kind of catch up that Fahad just doesn't have.
I do agree with that.
It's the speed shoe. Now that now they're both running low on there. Gotta love Opa Opa, huh?
I love going for the fly path.
It's
Not
for
getting
free.
it.
Oh, Dingle Water gets one of
Fly
Fahad.
Dingman again.
That's a great one too because Fahad doesn't have any air. Not taking the turbulence. There he goes.
I think how big of a deficit is this going to create, and can Aston close it out? That's the big question.
He just gotta play. He just gotta play this calm and collected. He may know that Fahad might catch up, but that can't. He's gotta keep his head forward.
Really like the angle that Fahad went at that.
Ooh, he's catching
Speaking of that, Fahad caught up real fast thanks to that turb. Got speed away. He gets the speed shoe though. That's gonna be good for him. There's the NATO. That was a great NATO.
I was about to say. I hope he pulled off a
Taking
NATO.
out all the. Oh, it's gonna be a race. None of them have any boosts.
Ooh. Okay. Well, this is gonna be close.
Close. And Dingle Water takes game one.
Wow.
Just barely too, by like 13 milliseconds.
Gotta love the boosts. The non-existent air intakes. Alright, now if I have any bet, Fahad's either gonna drag him to White Cave or...
I would assume maybe Sand Ruin, since I know he's... I don't know yet. I already know.
Fahad definitely has a couple stages. I'm not gonna say them out loud just in case that Assman's watching the stream, but he definitely has a couple stages that he runs and comebacks.
Yeah.
And one of them is my nightmare, which is why I know it so well.
Right, Canyon.
Canyon and no egg. So where, oh where shall we go?
Oh, Metal City.
Really? Alright.
Again, this man
Someone
forgot
gotta
that we had
take.
to
Oh
use
my
Opa Opa.
good lord. I know Fahad plays a really mean Metal City, but usually it's with Supersonic. We're seeing an Eggman. We're seeing an Eggman.
This should be fun to see.
Eggman riding in on that toy tricycle.
Oh god.
You really gotta make use of those power objects. AKA the abundance of vehicles. Dingle Water running at an air already to that C rank.
Not a really good start, honestly. Well, let's hope he does come back still, because he did win the first one.
He did win the first one. You can only go up from here. You can't,
Yeah, I'm going to try to not curse this. So.
Yeah.
We were saying slut on the stream yesterday, so don't worry about it. If we get out of line, I'll speak up. We're fine.
Eggman getting to level 3, however, that deficit at the beginning was so great, I don't know if he's going to be able to catch up.
And that's the thing about
Be
Opa.
able to, he's getting close.
He might, but Fahad is also just stealing all of the power objects. Fahad is not managing his boosts well at all. This man has ran out of air almost 3 times.
It is definitely an
He's
extra
catching
part
up.
of your brain.
He's right there.
to keep
Yeah.
track of everything. High boosting gears are tricky. But Fahad's got game too. Oh, maybe not, actually.
No, up the
messes
C.
up with the C rank. That sucks.
C.
Yeah, that's gonna be 1-1.
The double, yeah. I don't know even if he did that ramp correctly. I think that Fahad just had enough to get him past it. Or otherwise, we were going to see someone turn into a pancake.
What is it?
I wanted to see Eggman
Is that what,
flatten someone like a pancake.
Where's
We all
Sergio?
want to see Eggman.
Where's Sujiro right now? You've seen the meme, Adoro? Leon?
Oh, yeah.
You've seen it?
What?
Yeah.
I was trying to figure out what you were talking about for a second. I'm like, oh, yeah.
It's the only time I've ever seen the word Pedoro before, so. Ethan, you know what we're talking about?
I don't think so.
Here,
but I
let
did
me
see
find
what they just can.
I'll put it up. I'll find out.
Mr. Dinglewater really think about which stage he wants to run back to. And we're going tonight. Oh.
Sorry, I might keep his name in the overlay from now on as Mr. Dinglewater, just because it sounds.
Mr. Dinglewater.
Just sounds really nice coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fahad
It's
pulling out
funny, too.
Eggman? Excuse me?
Yeah? Oh.
No, it's Fahad's pulling out Eggman this time.
Yeah, that's interesting to see, honestly.
I have never seen Fahad touch Eggman.
I've seen him use Eggman at least once or twice.
If you're a power type, you really probably shouldn't go for the top, but it actually benefited Mr. Dinglewater better because Fahad was on the wrong side.
He did get a level up. So he
Level
had
up he needed, but so did Fahad.
Yep. And that hit too,
Gotta love them wall physics.
unfortunately.
I got that level 3, so he's gonna start to try to get away a little bit. Dinglewater running low on that air. Probably try to ride that turbo bit. There he goes. And he gets the level up he needs. Good. I was worried he's gonna get air from that box. Those boxes are mean. They took mercy on him today. There's the MI. This is where it gets interesting.
And messes up the jump there.
With that scam.
He's not too far behind though.
He's not too far behind, but Fahad plays a good. Oh, snap! Fahad has no air. He's going to the intake box. The pit. I can speak English. This is getting really close. Yeah. Nah, I didn't get.
Okay.
That race just shows that the difference in composure. That's all it shows.
Yeah.
However,
They were both really close in all three
honestly-
races. So.
honestly, for playing a terrible gear like Opa Opa, Dinglewater put on a show.
Indeed, yeah.
It really shows how some players are just getting way better.
Opa's a great gear, first of all.
Opa is not a good gear.
Second, how could you
It's
tell
not.
How could you tell the difference in composure between the two players just because of the ending?
No, I've seen when Fahad gets too much in his own head, like in the middle of a race. Fahad and I, despite all the jokes I make about us meeting in brackets, we're actually training buddies, and I can tell when he starts to get rattled about a situation. Like he knows more, he'll know quickly more than we do when his air isn't where it needs to be. He's not getting the levels. But what I saw is that he just took control of the situation, and he went to the pit because he noticed he had enough time. If he didn't have enough time, he probably would have just started running. So it's little things like that that helped him not only win the race, but also get the A rank that he has right now. I've noticed these little differences.
Nice. Well, speaking of composure, you have a match coming up.
Eh.
If you you know,
Eh.
make it host that,
Yep.
looks like Fresh is ready for you.
Yep. All right. I'll be right back.
Have fun, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
And now it'll be me and possibly Alex, if he's around, aka Truth, that is, to commentate.
I do like possibly. Gives a gives a an inkling that I'll just disappear.
Yeah, that's what I meant by possibly.
Yeah. I'll be around. I might go downstairs, get myself something to drink.
Yep.
It's about the only big thing, you know. I might use the
Mm-hmm.
bathroom at some point. That will also be exciting. Um,
Interesting saying that on stream.
I don't know. I don't know. I was just
Who
thinking.
knows?
I got to take a shower today. I'm happy. That's the only thing I wanted.
Ah.
Food, sustenance. Uh, nope, don't need it. I got sleep, so we could add that to the list too. It's another big
Mm-hmm.
one. You know, I got like what's that, from then to then? Yeah, like 8 hours. I got 8 hours. Dude, shouts out to me.
That's good. I got about 7 to 8 hours myself.
Very nice. Love to hear that. I'm
And
happy.
here we are with the set test lab.
Cool. What do you know about Opa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what do you know about Opa?
I know that it's a hard-hitting gear. It's also a fast gear overall sometimes, depending on the character you use it with, specifically with combat.
Right. Get the extra boost.
At least
frames
from
at
what
the
I
beginning,
know.
yeah. I guess I have seen
Yeah.
a lot of people going Knuckles and stuff like that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I would think that II or a late booster or something like that would be a little more, resource conserving, you know? You got the decreased decel for boosting, and then you got the longer boost at the later parts, but I guess at the earlier parts might be a little weird. Maybe top speed for the cruising speed? Shoot, man, I don't know.
Yeah, you could think about it that way.
Mm-hmm. I know in terms of types, I know I spoke to Sergio pretty recently, and I'm still finding the Pedoro meme for you, so hold on to that. But he said that speed is usually the best way to go about it, just because there's the most room to be able to spend time off the track, if that makes any sense. Like, there's enough checkpoints in the middle for you to be able to slide through without a problem. Egg Factory and Ice Factory are prime examples of that. If you play Fly on Egg Fac, it's a good look.
Yeah. However, using Fly on Ice Factory is usually pretty good anyways, because of what I've seen lately. And from even my own testing outside of tournaments, I've actually had some decent luck with, or decent, like, good times with flight types alone.
Nice, man.
Even on default. Ooh, default music. This should be fun.
I do love whenever the default music comes out.
Yeah, especially for Egg Factory. Or, my bad, not Egg Factory. I meant to say, especially for Sand Ruins and Battle on Garden. Those are my favorites.
You ever fight with somebody over the music? You just keep restarting and you're choosing the track, and then the other player keeps restarting and chooses the track. You ever done that?
Yeah, right.
It's rough.
I remember that. Ooh, close start for both of them. What? We almost saw a hit there, I think.
Okay, Leon just a little bit in the lead, supporting the Knights pick, which I do like a lot. I've got the late booster pick coming from Fresh. Both good choices. Lovely NATO. Gonna have the air.
Wow, they both got him
gonna get
at
him.
the exact same time.
Both drops extremely slow. Fresh takes the first bite.
Trying to get the hit there, so.
Goes right under him. Fresh trying to capitalize, not having enough to be able to get an Opa off. Get an anvil off, I guess you could say, huh?
Yeah.
Nice double drift. Ooh, jeez, Fresh isn't gonna make it. That's gonna hurt.
Yeah, he did run out of air there, from what I saw.
Yeah, Opa does have a decent amount of cruising speed. You saw him going about 219 there. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's not the end of the world if you're stuck in a situation like that. It's a little bit like hypersonic in that way. Yes, I did compare Opa Opa to hypersonic.
I can see cruising speeds are usually pretty decent between the two.
Yeah.
As of right now, Leon has a decent lead.
Yeah, Fresh is on the back end. Gonna need to do some work to be able to catch up. Ooh, got a little bit of an egg bump.
I think I feel like he did that on purpose.
I definitely don't think that he bumped into that on purpose. But that is just my perspective. You could be right. But I don't know.
Yeah.
Alright, game 1 going to Leon. Good stuff.
Wow. Yeah, good one by Leon. And I also like that fly finish from Fresh there. Well played.
Well played. I wonder what stages players tend to ban in situations like these. Because you really don't have a read on what Fresh's strong Opa Opa stages are, you know? You just kind of gotta play to his strengths and go for the best. Please
are
don't
we gonna see a mirror pick?
No. Here's the thing.
Oh, we're
I know
seeing a mirror pick.
a lot of people talk ish on E10G Advantage P. This is a different scenario. I am hooing and hawing for a different reason. These guys have no resources. There's nothing that these two can get air back from except for the track. And they got like 2 boosts, man. You know what I mean? Either one of these players could have gone power and their life would have been a little bit easier. But who knows? Who am I to say? Maybe I don't believe in the vision, man. Right now, Leon and Fresh neck and neck at the moment. Both of them. Fresh is right behind him. Oh gosh, yeah. I think Leon was anticipating an anvil hit, but yeah, not out of it yet. By any stretch.
Yes, the 30 ring box and air. Both on level 3, good. Bottom pass though, him. Yeah.
Emma is going to be his friend in that case. Really nice entering on the dash panels there.
Yeah, I try to work on that if I ever get bottom pass as well, so.
Okay, both these players.
Let's hope he doesn't get hit this time.
I say neck and neck,
Okay,
but there is like a 3-second difference between these players. You know, Fresh being an expert on this stage, I definitely don't think he's going to be fumbling anything.
Yeah, I don't believe that either.
Yeah.
I've seen some of his work on the stage as well in times past with one of the top players.
Yeah, he's done really good work.
Ooh,
yeah, that's it.
And a quit there.
So we are moving on to game 3.
Yep, another game 3. Okay, so we saw Splash.
I'm gonna keep track of all the places we haven't seen. We haven't seen green, we haven't seen white. Are you in a guard? Okay, I was like, whoa, dude. I was just seeing Opa Opa on Garden. I don't think I'm ready for it. Give me a couple more rounds. I'll get there. Now where's Leon gone? It's a big question against Fresh. Sides go red. Interesting.
Power type and usually double type is usually pretty darn good.
Yeah. We're gonna get no doubles today. Both
Yeah, preferably power type is really good in this stage.
If you pick speed or fly, you can piggyback off of the broken billboard, which I think is what Leon is going for. Yay!
Probably, yeah.
Leon does have the... Does he have the counter pick advantage here? I believe so. Yeah, he's got the counter pick advantage, so... Cool, man. It's smart thinking. Kelly's taking in the different factors of what he'll have to face in the play, which is really cool. And Fresh missing that power pad. Unfortunate. Not something you want to see early on.
Skip right there.
Not gonna hurt him too much.
Doesn't get top back, though.
Not ideal. Getting clipped by the rock too. We'll see if Fresh goes for a hit here. He doesn't have the opportunity. He just covers the bases. Shoot. Now he's lined up for an anvil. Decides to just go past him. Shoot, man. In that aspect, I'd probably just slow down. You know what I mean? Stay behind. Give a dude an anvil.
I'm going to assume Opa Opa does not get any passive air from like tricks.
Passive air from tricks? Oh, like Afterburner?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a trickster archetype. So that would be Blaze, Silver, and Tikal.
Oh.
Moving to the second
So
lap.
probably they're gonna take advantage of the show for that on that one. Unless that is for all characters.
Yeah, definitely. I think that you get a lower percentage of you know what, actually that's a good point. I'll need to look into that. I think you get a lower percentage of air back from tricks in terms of Afterburner. We'll return to that. We're on lap 3. Game 3.
Yep. This is gonna get really close.
Yep. Fresh showing no signs of hesitation. Leon the same thing. Leon a little bit ahead.
Leon barely got the lead on it.
He decides to take the boost! Oh, and he gets the S-rank. That's so smart. Oh, it was a brilliant play by Leon. That's gonna do it.
This man
Leon
has
takes
air,
it.
though.
Yo, look at
Close
that.
one right there. Well played, Leon. Well played.
It's really well played, man. It's really well played.
Indeed.
What was it? What? Yeah, the boost right after the windmill. He knew he'd need to make up that difference because Fresh is right behind him, and he'll just anvil him right back, dude. Ugh.
Mm. Also, your stream crashed on the Discord, not the actual stream.
Yes, they have stopped playing. I'm sorry, that was too sassy. That was too sassy, man. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like stream is still live, which is good.
Yep.
Yeah,
the
it's probably
actual
important
stream
that
is
stuff's good running.
Hey.
By the way, nicely done, Leon. You put up some good races up there with Opa Opa.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck just happened.
You did pretty well overall, though.
But yeah, I was kind of bummed when I actually wanted Splash on that third set, but Fresh knows me. So I thought Red, as much as I hark on it, was probably my best bet, and it just turned out my favor. Fresh is a great racer. Like, that illusion race that he had was disgusting.
Yeah.
That illusion performance of his was goated as shit.
Yeah, I heard from Truth that he's almost a master at that track.
Oh, he is amazing at illusion, and I don't know why I didn't ban it. I think I just forgot who I was playing against. I was just like... It was funny, too, because obviously you couldn't hear me, but as soon as I banned all the stage, I was happy with them. I remembered I was playing Fresh, I was like, oh, shit. And then he went to illusion. I'm like, fuck.
It's rough. It's rough.
Ugh.
All right, first on stream,
But,
we got Fahad versus Dank, and I just wanted to piggyback off of that really quick. The boost you made after the windmill, it was so smart. Because if you like, and plus if you miss that trick, it's over. You have no air, you have nothing. You get bottom path. Fresh takes it, but
no, yeah.
you boosted before the ramp. You hit the S plus rank to get some extra air. You got the airbox, and you just cruised to the finish, man. It was cool. It's cool to see.
Yeah, I kind of just took the S plus because that's kind of how I learned that track. And I'm not used to riding Opa Opa. I'm used to being Cream running a giant bike with a drill on the front of it. But you know what? It's the same formula. They're both flat types. The only difference is I just had to remember not to take the power pass, which I almost did in the first lap. Not gonna lie, but you know we covered that.
You did change from power to fly. Tell me a little bit about that.
So my first thought was I knew that Fresh was gonna play power. So I thought, okay, I can play power against him, and then it's gonna be solely based on who can get hits, which I was pretty confident. Then I had a thought about it because, like I said, I usually play Cream Destroyer, so I can take both power and fly whenever I want. I took the fly. I changed the fly because I know I can hit that fly skip every single time with my eyes closed, and that shortcut gives you such a big lead, even if your opponent is ahead of you, which is the reason why I changed. But it. I mean, like I said, I was like, all right, we're going to red, play power. You know, he'll play power. I was expecting Eggman, but I knew he was going to play power. And I was like, all right, we'll just see who can get hits off first. But then I thought, wait a minute, I can just try to avoid him, which worked out better in my favor. There's two types of players: you either get beat up or you run away, and I'm better at running away than beating people up. So.
I do agree with that one. I try my best with that too when it comes to like trying to run away. Sometimes it fails, sometimes it works. It depends on the opponent.
You either talk shit and get hit, or you gotta eat their dust. So that's what that was all about.
Yeah, indeed.
True.
Alright, I'll be back, gentlemen. I need to use the laboratory real quick.
Alright, don't slip.
I remember when you called it the washroom, and I lit you up for that.
Who, me? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. The laboratory is a new one for me.
The laboratory is even better. Also, Truth, you need to stream the game to us.
Oh yeah, you're good.
I'm sure they're test lapping, but you know, better safe than sorry. Oh man, I'm like really happy about that. I never beat Fresh. Granted, it was on a gear that's completely garbage and no one ever plays.
It's a great
but you know
gear.
what?
People play it.
It's not a good gear.
Sergio
Not
plays
a
it.
good-
Woodsy plays it. Lytra plays it. Come on, it's a good gear, man. Come on.
Just because people play doesn't mean it's a good gear. I could say the
it's great
same thing about freaking
Oh, dude, level 1 attack all day.
well, attack all day. Yeah.
Let me make sure I got these players' names right. Give me a moment. Okay, thanks, player 1.
I sure hope so. I don't know who's who.
You being sassy with me?
I'm not. I just don't know who's who right now.
I accept your sass, even if there was no intended sass.
I'm not sassing you.
I accept your
not sass.
ethereal sass, your unintended sass.
I'm not sassing you. I'm just being serious.
Alright. Do you
And who? Do I what?
I put winners Emmys. I was gonna ask you if you like the anvils that I put next to the
The anvils are The anvils are beautiful.
Thank you. I put not a whole lot of work into today's overlay.
The may not be there, but the execution is. Anyway, we go to Ice Factory. Speed and power. Shadow vs Knuckles. I don't know if I necessarily agree with playing speed on here, but maybe I'm wrong. I know who's bottom. I know who's bottom because that's Fahad for sure. Fahad doesn't play anything other than Knuckles there.
That's so.
Fahad is really into playing Knuckles a lot. Like whenever he needs to play power, he'll play Knuckles. Usually he's riding around on a giant cloud and not like a board that looks like a bunch of airheads stuck together. But you know what? Same principle.
Yeah. Different
That
world,
board
same
really
battles.
just load. Different, yeah, exactly. That board really does look like it just got thrown up on by a bunch of Skittles. Huh? It's very colorful.
Do you know the history behind Opa Opa? What Opa is?
I have no idea.
Opa Opa is like a living thing. It has its own game called Choo Choo Rocket. And that's not Choo Choo Rocket, is it? Shoot, hold on. I'm gonna show the title.
I'm holding.
Opa Opa is a song by the Greek singer Nostis Klephonics. Releases a single from his second album, Is Ena Pistoli, in 1992.
You just spoke Sims, but okay.
As the main protagonist and playable character of the Fantasy Zone series, not Final Fantasy. The first game was released on arcades by Sega in 1986. Later, it was ported to a number of consoles, including the Sega Master System. His younger brother named Opa Opa, who is the leader of Fantasy Zone Defense Squad, and Opa Opa, his father. He was his Sega's first mascot, which then became Alex the Kid, which then became Sonic the Hedgehog.
Huh. Great history lesson.
So technically, we are riding on the carcass of a main character of an old Sonic franchise. What do you think of that?
Hell yeah! I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna finish that thought. Anyway, it looks like going into the
very metal,
final.
that's for sure.
It is very metal, yeah. Just looking at this race, Fahad was really good in air management, which he certainly was not in the last set of races, but way better on the air management there. And I think that's the trick with playing Opa Opa.
Yeah.
Are these sets best of 5 now?
That's a great question. I'm going to let these players know this is the best of 5.
I was about to say, I think these sets are best of 5 now, no?
Yeah. What else do I got? I think the players that have had a round to play of Opa before the players that were sitting in winter semis in the higher seed, I think they're actually going to have the advantage here. Just because they have a little bit more tournament experience with this silly gear. This very valuable and valid gear.
Oh my goodness, we get it. Anyway, we go to Night Chase. We have double power. Knuckles again versus Eggman. But this time, Knuckles is being played by Dank.
True.
Instead of Fahad. I think they're just doing it. Oh, good anvil.
I put some NATO behind him. Not necessary. Does it deflect?
That's BMing. But I don't get why people are playing Eggman. I think they're just having fun. Granted, to be fair, this is one of only like 2 stages in the whole game where Eggman's actually good.
You know, there's
Which is sad for me to say.
Nah, dude, there's a little bit more to it than that. I can go into it if you want. We can talk about the race, but shoot. Freaking Eggman, he's got the weight, so he falls to the ground a little bit faster. The fastball costs are a little bit higher, but you can circumvent the fastball cost by just being a heavy egg, dropping like a brick. You also have the increased range. Eggman's got a 4 range instead of a 3 range, like everybody else does. Knuckles at level 3 has a more of a better combat range, but Eggman's just got him beat all day. That plus on top of being an all-round character with the extra boost chain modifier and everything that comes along with that, you know, you got yourself a good-looking character. Like for me, like I started picking up Eggman hovercraft on Egg Factory. You know what I'm saying? But like that's only because that Eggman allows for me to be able to hit those barrels just a little bit easier. Did you know that, dude? These get freaking.
I remember that. Yeah. I was top that.
Blew my mind, dude. I was like, why is this big man just a little bit wider to be able to hit these barrels? So when you have all the cars in front of you, you know what? This is actually a pretty good strat.
It is, and Fahad takes that game with the giant Eggman that we know. And we'll ignore the win counter up there because that win counter is not correct. That win counter is not correct.
Yeah, it's all good. I hope you enjoyed my Eggman rant.
It was very good,
Yeah,
and
I played that
I would
for a while, man.
yeah, fun fact. I would rip on the whole playing Eggman on Factory, but I play Blaze on Egg, and Fresh has made me very well apparent that I need to stop doing that.
Live your life, man. People got great times with Blaze Advantage. That's okay.
I mean, that's what I play, and I love it. It's just the boosts after tricking. That's the big thing.
You play Advantage S on Egg?
Yeah, I play Advantage S on Egg.
Nice. You play controller?
Anyway, I play controller.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead. Game 3.
And game 3, Wave and Storm, Battle of the Babylon Rogues. Fahad once again playing Power, which I think is funny, but not a bad choice, especially on Illusion, one of Power's best stages, for very, very apparent reasons to anyone who's played Illusion. But if not, reason number 1, all those bowling pins down there give you so much air back and the boost if you can do it.
Right.
And then right after this jump, there's a great set of boxes that Fahad will run into right there, and that'll give you absolutely a crap ton of air.
Oh, it doesn't shoot for him.
He's able just to speed. He doesn't shoot for them though. I think Fahad's just trying to get away while he can. I think he knows that Wave is faster, so he's just gonna try to build a lead.
By the way, I am back. I was just watching to see what you guys were doing for me at the time.
He was judging us.
Acceptable. Thank you.
He was judging us. Coming out of the turnpike here. I think that Dank was going for that hit right there. He was right up on Storm. However, both leave, both at level 3. There's the speed shoes. He doesn't have the air to boost with them. That's a bummer.
No one getting a hit, but
this is Dank's opportunity to catch up and get for a hit. Wave is definitely faster than Storm, especially over here. Wave has that entire set and the slide that Dank unfortunately doesn't quite get.
yeah.
However, we all know that the fly path out of the cannon is one of the best fly paths in the game, and that'll help him catch up. But it's gonna boil down to if Fahad makes a mistake.
There's another part to that too, where the fly doesn't really have the resources to be able to boost through that section with the dash panels right after this ring section. Like, he's got no air, right? You know, he's got speed shoes to be able to get him a little bit faster, but I think Fahad's going to take this pretty handedly if he doesn't get an X rank here. Alright, we'll see.
Yeah, get an X rank.
Yeah, my kicks in too late, yeah.
Goes for the JCBC, not gonna get any leeway with that on Opa Opa. Fahad's going to take it 3-0.
Wow.
Yeah, just
3-0.
consistency.
Clean sweep from Fahad right there. I'm surprised.
Flawless victory, as they say in Mortal Kombat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're up, Leon.
Great.
I think you have a little bit of time, though. I'm not sure if Rudy's quite back yet.
Yeah. I might take this opportunity to quickly use the restroom then.
Go for it.
Unless Rudy's back right now. I'll wait a second.
You're good.
Okay, maybe I'll go. Okay, I'll go real fast.
Sonic, how you doing? Sonic / Ethan, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Just eating lunch at the very moment, actually.
It's delicious. What you eating?
I'm eating some rice. I think fried pork chops, I believe, and corn together.
Very nice.
So essentially, it's like a meat bowl if you think about it.
Do like a good meatball.
Mm-hmm. With a little bit of grainy vegetables mixed in.
Always need a little bit of greens.
Indeed.
Leave whatever you want to leave for me. I need
Corn's
5
one of
minutes.
Take your time.
Corn's one of those more. Yeah, corn's one of those more green. Is one of those more sweeter greens that we have.
Very nice.
Greens.
Must have cooked correctly.
Looks like I got back just in time.
Looks like it.
Welcome back.
I almost fell down the stairs, but we're fine.
Please don't.
We'd be
That'd be the
careful
first
there.
time. Wouldn't be the first time.
I can't. I can't help you if something happens over there, Leon. You were talking about you season up last time. I can't help you, dude.
I'm a walking hazard. Anyway, I shall return eventually.
Alright. Good luck. Okay, after I make sure everything's all good, I'm going to step off for just a little bit, get myself something to munch on, get myself something to drink. So I can leave you here stranded and alone on this deserted island.
It's fine, I can do this. Nothing I haven't done before.
Nice. There is a... What else did I want to say? What did I want to say? Oh, yeah. I'm not... Let me check the region Rudy is from.
He's from the Middle East, I remember.
He is from Middle East.
I was thinking Slayer was there first, but I got the two mixed up, so.
You're good. But it's Middle East versus West Coast. I'm happy to report we're sitting at a very comfortable 260 ping. Oof. That's the good stuff, man.
That's surprisingly decent, actually. Especially for it being on the literal other side of the world.
Yeah. I know I played with Riders AU gang, who I don't actually know the name of. Shoot. Dodo Burb. We had 400 ping, and decided to just do some time trials instead. 400 ping doesn't really cut it. I don't know if you can discern that, you know. Not for a race.
Luckily, with Australia and myself, since I'm on the West Coast as well, I would roughly get about maybe 200 to 300 ping with them comfortably. If both of our connections are good.
Mm.
Only because of how far we are from each other.
Right. We'll see how Leon deals with it. I know Rudy's definitely no stranger to it. You know, a couple of NA folks. Definitely more than a couple of NA folks in our community. Let me see. What else? Let me do this. Okay.
We got a Lucian banned by, and Digi, I think, in the middle.
Alright. We're all set to go. I'm leaving you for a bit, alright?
Yep.
Alright.
They're debating on red or ice. Okay, they got a red. Fahad yet again going with the Opa Opa. Or Leon, my bad. Going once again with Wave Opa Opa on the stage. Oh, did okay. Okay. Ooh, there was almost a good opt-in hit right there. But six first, win box. Ooh, and get smacked by Leon there. Nicely done. Ops not to take that. Like that. Okay, they're pretty neck and neck so far, with Rudy in the lead so far. Especially with this amazing ass camera angle. Oh, we're almost out of air. However, Rudy does get the level 3. So he could possibly run away with this. I think Leon is doing pretty well so far with this. Oh, we're gonna see another Opa here? Close. There's that level 3. Ooh, close the bottom half. No. I mess him up a little bit. Okay. Ooh. C rank done by him. Okay. Ooh, Rudy could come back still. Both almost out of air though. Who won that one? Oh wow. Leon just barely won that. By speed alone. Well played. Well played. Who knows? Small good Sergio. Who knows? Okay, we have Dark Desert Band, from what I saw. Okay, Gigi's band as well. Babylon is also banned. Okay, they go to Carnival. Honestly, a great one for power types. Ooh, another Ditto pick here. This should be fun. Ooh, really close there. Ooh, gets the smackdown. And a downer smackdown. Oh my goodness. Well played by Rudy right there. That's something I haven't seen. Hope you can catch up with all those power items.
Yo, yo.
Welcome back.
What's the score?
So far, it is 1-0 to Leon.
You got it.
Meaning player 2 to be exact. Right now, Rudy has the lead for this counter pick.
Both players opting to go chaos, huh?
Yeah, they both win another Ditto match. They were both waves last time.
I guess the boost does last for long enough to be able to hit 2 more platforms, huh?
Yeah. Earlier, I actually saw a counter hit with the with the Opa Opa. That's something I have never seen with Opa Opa before.
Nice.
Especially in competitive play at gameplay. That was pretty good.
I'll have to go back and watch it. Sounds cool.
Yeah, indeed. As long as Rudy doesn't mess up here, he should have a good win out of this one to make it 1-1. And it looks like he doesn't mess up.
This could be her win.
Well played, Rudy. Well played. especially with that counter hit, that basically gave you the game almost.
Mm-hmm. I wonder. I wonder what he prefers to ban here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to be seeing Guardian anytime today. What do you think? Ethan?
It's only if they both opt in for it. As you know, it's already a man stage, so.
Yeah. Alright, 1-1. Moving on to game 3.
1-1 for both. Ooh, Silver Opa Opa. This should be an interesting pick.
Yeah, what I can imagine from this is the long straightaway that's at the very end. Like the huge ramp that you can get like a 10 trick or a 12 trick off of. You know, and even before that. Eggman. I think he's got the right idea. He usually plays Rouge Darkness on here, but I've seen him play Blaze Beast on here a couple of times too, so I know he's got the Trickster experience. Oh, misses the... That's right.
Yeah, that's a really rough start right there.
Nothing you can't do nothing about. Nice, that was perfect. That was a great skip. You get just a little bit of a bump on it, you know, you'll be able to make that jump, but if you don't get that... Oh!
Ooh, gets Opa Opa'd by Rudy.
I do love the Miku anvil, it hits different.
On God.
Alright, I'm really smart by Leon there, opting to save the boost that he has available.
Yeah, especially since he has to catch up nearly in range.
Yeah. Relying on the cruising speed of Opa is very, very beneficial.
Misses that again.
What?
And apparently that might have cost him the race.
What? Leon, what are you on, dude? Come on! The heck, man! He knows I'm... He knows I'm piping up in comms right now, dude. He knows it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that was
Eggman.
That was Rudy's W, yep. Yeah, me and him talk about quitting out quite often. Not super often, but often enough for me to be giving him a little bit of shit on commentary.
Ooh, White Cave. One of the more underrated stages in the game.
Very true. I think he'll do pretty well here.
E10G is usually very good on the stage.
Yeah, but I think power might be the right move, right? We'll see.
It depends on where you play it out.
I guess I always think that, oh god, you need to... I just saw Rudy behind Leon, and I'm like, oh god, you gotta move, Leon. You're gonna get anviled, man. Missed the 20 bucks! Both of them do!
Because of height.
Gets the jump. Rudy going bottom path?
Right,
Interesting.
I think he has a good plan right here. To try to anvil him.
Realized that he was not a fly type. Maybe he was trying to opt for the power path.
Maybe, and was trying to make a skip for it.
Leon in the lead, looking good. Yeah, I think I just don't believe in the typeless Opa Opa dream. I think that's a character flaw on my part. But right now, Leon proving me wrong, making nice work.
Indeed.
It seems like the boost is like a really good leg to complement the stage too.
Yeah. I do like the fact as well that Rudy took my type of routing actually for that other vine.
Very nice.
Indeed.
Unlucky C rank.
C rank.
Rudy knows it.
And that cost him the game too.
We're going to game 5.
So it's now indeed game 5, 2-2.
Opa Opa, huh? Maybe I might put Opa Opa on White Cave from now on. I think that's a place I can get down with laying the anvil on somebody. What do you think? Are you inspired to pick Opa Opa on any stages, Ethan, moving forward?
If I'm using a combat character on some stages, depending on where it's good at, for the combat character that is, I would possibly do that, yes. Like, for example, Knuckles on a power-heavy stage, like Illusion. I would possibly do that.
I hear you. Ooh! Avoiding the hit. Leon up in the Go Blaze. Wanted to get the extra afterburner tricks. We'll see how well he trick spams. Ooh, not well at all. It's alright. It's early in the race, not gonna hurt him.
Ooh. Okay, I thought we were about to see a hit there.
Nice, gets the $20. Ramp skip, that's unfortunate.
And also gets ramp skip.
Sand Ruins is where dreams could have died, huh?
It can, but it also can make it where dreams come true too, depending.
It's true, very true. Maybe I'm
You didn't get enough plays to cause.
Yeah. Rudy that's a decent lead. Very decent lead Rudy has. Nice trick spam. Leon, again, not having any air, not able to take advantage of the archetype that Blaze is. It's rough. I would just drift through this part, honestly. But, you know, all things said, Leon's not out of this by any stretch of the imagination. There's plenty of race left to go, especially with the wall bump there. Really unfortunate from Rudy. That's alright.
That was much better turning right there by Leon. Well done on that one. Gives him a chance to catch up.
Yeah, game 5, lap 3. Leon not out of it by any stretch. Rudy gonna get the trick spam, gonna have plenty of air to be able to get through this next session up, but only gonna be able to get one boost off again. Leon missing the trick spam.
Probably do.
Maybe. Playing this really well though. Decides to opt for the X rank. I might have gone for an S. Missing the top. Gonna land on top of the rock pile? I've never seen that!
That's kind of cool, actually, not gonna lie.
Gonna drift through. Rudy's gonna get up there. Looks like Rudy's gonna take it. That's game 5. Going to Rudy.
Yeah, it looks like Rudy has it. Well played by Rudy. Really close games by these two, honestly.
Really close games by these two, yeah. It's awesome to see. Such a pleasure of a set to watch. Alright, we're moving on to winners finals. It's pretty cookie, it's pretty cool, it's pretty gnarly, it's pretty nice. Let me I have a grape Gatorade with me, and I had a pancake, a single cold pancake. It was really nice. I had a great time.
Nice. I just had my lunch and some water.
Amazing, incredible, even. Oh.
Oh man.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Oh man. Man, oh man.
You were very close on that last one, though. I can assure you, we're pretty darn close.
That last one was so winnable. It was absolutely winnable, and I threw it out. Oh man. If I just connect on that rail, I can catch up to him.
That and the trick spams. That's the only thing. If you got your trick spams after that first ramp, dude, it's over.
No, like every time I went up to that ramp, it lagged.
Yeah.
So every time I screwed up that ramp.
Got the ramp skip too.
Oh well.
Good effort though, dude.
Yeah.
You're still putting up 2 10s. It's a good look. Seriously, it's really fun to watch.
Indeed, it was.
Played White Cape like a dream, if I may say.
Yeah, you pretty much destroyed Rudy on that one.
Yeah, and then the splash one, the Splash Canyon. I lost it. I lost all shred of confidence after that.
Well,
so the fact that I even won another race after that just down.
Well, hey,
Mm-hmm.
on the bright side, for somebody who just lost all their confidence, you're up against Assman Dinglewater, losers round 1. Woo! Yeah! Woo!
I need to step away for a second though, so I'm gonna let him know that. And if I tell him I'm not back in 10 minutes, then he wins it.
You got 15, man. You're good. Yeah, you communicate with them on your end. I'll
Yeah.
make sure that everybody's getting started on the other end of things. Very nice. Yep, we got. Oh gosh, no, not yet.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, peace. Be safe.
Yeah, I will try.
Let's see, Rudy versus Fahad. Hello. Let's place. And it's so smooth today. Ethan, I can't express to you how nice it is to have a tournament without a lot of technical difficulties. It's just a dream.
I do agree with that. That's really good for this community, because most of the time we always see technical difficulties.
Not you, no, not all the time. It's just, I think, you know, sometimes we just have a couple of hiccups to get past. Not a huge, consistent. Maybe I'm just trying to downplay it. I don't know, man. It's
It doesn't always happen, but yet there is that one time where it happens.
Yeah, we have great netcode here at Sonic Riders Tournament Edition. Feel free to stop by. Grab a pamphlet on your way out. A complimentary snack, a gift bag. Yeah, we got plenty. We got plenty here for you.
Mm-hmm.
A yo has been exchanged by both players. We are getting into it.
Right now, I sadly cannot see the bracket, so.
Can't see the bracket?
No, I cannot see the bracket because I would need to sign in for that. On top of the fact that I thought I would need to be signed up for that personally to look at it.
Well, Ethan, I would be happy to review the bracket with you. Right now, on the winner's side of things, on the winners finals, we have Rudy versus Fahad. So that is happening right now. It's a best of 5 match. Should be a heater. On the other end of bracket, we have Leon versus Metal Sonic Fumbler, or Mr. Assman, or Assman Dinglewater. They'll be playing out a best of 3 set to decide who goes into losers round 2 versus Fresh, and we'll be streaming that match. That'll be a best of 5. So we're in deep. We have max 5 more matches to watch today.
Okay.
So we're moving.
Indeed. Especially if we get a reverse sweep from the loser side of things at the time. That will be very interesting to see.
It will be, for sure. Be interesting to see Fresh come back. Or Leon take it all.
Mm-hmm.
We will see. We shall see. But if you needed to display, what are you like? What are you most knowledgeable about in this game, Ethan?
Honestly, when it comes to knowledge of this game, it would personally be the archetypes of the characters and some of the gears, but mostly archetype of the characters is what I'm most knowledgeable for when it comes to my knowledge of the game.
My knowledge lies in Power Gear and Super Hang On. I know a little bit about Hang On. I know what else am I thinking of? Jesus Christ. I know a lot about hovercraft. I'm starting to learn a little bit more about beginner. I'm pretty educated on the archetypes nowadays. I still don't understand Supersonic even in the slightest.
I just think of him as the Omni round, as like the Omni type rounder, if I must say.
Yeah. And freaking Emerald, I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing about Emerald. He's a cool character, really cool character, really cool mechanics, and a very nice design. You know, I think SRTE gang did a real amazing job with him. God, it's not my cup of tea, man.
Yeah, I'm excited for a couple of other characters coming soon as well.
Oh yeah.
They're probably gonna be the highlight of this entire thing soon enough.
You think so?
Yeah.
The moment they put a Chow into the game, I will be satisfied.
You want to know what character I want in this game someday? Just so I can see Protag be the happiest man in the world. I want him to see SBO in all its glory in that game.
Heck yeah, dude. Love SBO. I like playing Sonic the Fighters. Love playing SBO in that game.
I love playing him in Sonic Heroes. Such a good game.
Sonic Heroes is a great game. Oh gosh, did we do the test lab already? No, we did not. Okay, we're good.
They're starting test lab.
I'm bake shilling over here.
Okay. Oh, I see that. Wait, who's player one?
Good question. Rudy is not player one, Rudy's player two. Fahad is player one.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, Fahad wanted to get a late start just because he probably wanted to taunt a little bit.
I don't know what you mean.
That's just my personal guess. Oh.
Do you have a favorite soundtrack from the Sonic series?
Honestly, my favorite soundtrack from the entire Sonic series has to go to either this game specifically, meaning Sonic Riders itself, or Sonic Heroes. I also enjoy the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack as well. That is a fan favorite.
SA2 do be hitting hard.
It do be. How's it going? I just got back. I'm waiting for Mr. Dinglewater to get back to me. How's it going up in here?
It's going good up in here.
Good.
I'm coordinating something behind the scenes, which I will not speak of.
Yep.
At the moment, what were we just talking about? Either soundtracks?
Yeah, we were talking about soundtracks and also like good knowledge of the game and what you think you have the good knowledge of.
Oh yeah, true. I was
We were just talking about that.
yeah.
Nope, Fumbler got back to me. Alright. Good luck out there.
Alright, peace. Good luck.
There you go to Digi. Okay.
Not getting the ring box.
Baha opts in for the skip first lap.
Yeah. Not too worried.
However, he did run out of air and speed.
Yeah. Is it a Storm Ditto? It's interesting to see a Power Ditto here.
Yeah. Not only are we going to see Amphails clapping, but we're also going to see Storm clapping as well. Double claps, that is.
Yeah. And there's been more instances of Fahad getting the objects taken from him in multiple instances. Even there, you know,
Like
gets a bad bounce, just goes right through. Fahad not worried about it too much. Gets the C rank for his troubles. Not gonna make the skip. Very close though. Very close. Not getting any rings for his trouble too. Be able to get the level up right after the QTE, so we'll pass on a little bit more here. But I think Fahad's got to play things just a little bit more smart, a little more carefully. Hard to find the right word.
Yeah, you will have to play a little bit safer from here on if he's going to have a good chance against Rudy. Pretty decent ass rank from what I've seen.
Big time. Right behind. Might be seeing an anvil. Fahad running out of air. Still got to make this skip though. Another C rank. You're not even opting for the skip. Super smart.
Good.
Gets a level up for his troubles too. Gets turned around.
Ooh.
Oh, I think he tried to reconnect onto that onto his own turbulence. Just didn't work out for him too. That's gonna be the game, dude. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. I'm putting the point on the board, dog.
Yeah, I would agree that Rudy got that one. Okay. There's game 1 going to Rudy.
213, not a bad time, because I don't think either of these players have practiced this pick in their life.
Probably not for a while, at least.
Yeah. If they have, it's probably been more than a couple days since then.
Usually, there are times where usually about the same average that I would get usually on the stage with my best pick. I'm terrible at this stage.
Yeah. What's your worst stage in the game? What do you think?
Metal City, hands down.
Really? Metal City?
Yep. There's no way I can actually speedrun that thing for my life.
I can share in that sentiment to the extent that it's hard to get really good times there. But I do think it's a nice place to get your bearings about everything that the game has to offer. Got half pipes, got manual ramps. Yeah. Either way. We're Rudy opting to go chaos. Anvil again. Ooh. Oh, dude! Anvil gets canceled out by the ledge.
Oh my goodness, damn.
Rudy getting bottom pat. Probably not too worried about it.
An X-ray.
Respawning very, very fast because there's 2 power types on the field. You'd be able to have enough for everybody. Ride the turbulence, Fahad cutting it off at every single instance. Looking for the S rank.
Maximi coming from Rudy. Very unfortunate in terms of the amount of power objects he had. However, he was able to come back pretty darn quick.
True. Fahad the last turn. A healthy lead. Not sure if he's got too much to worry about here.
As long as he doesn't mess up, he should be able to win this one.
Goes to the JCBC? Damn, Fahad.
And almost runs out of air. However, he's still there.
He gets 204 on this? That's nice. That's nice.
That's a good time. My best time, I think, on this stage is like 209, 214. if I remember correctly. So my time on the stage is not bad.
Yeah, Opa has been, well, Fahad has been doing amazing stuff. Again,
Indeed.
cool to see him coming out, representing himself, representing
Yep.
the Cloud Runners and the Knights of the Round Table.
So Green and White, Digi, and Illusion were all banned.
And then Red to top it off. All right.
Yep.
Rudy opting to go fly type. I think Fahad might go speed. This will be interesting. I wonder what Fahad
Speed
will
type
choose.
is also really good on the stage.
Yeah, speed default is hard. He's gonna opt for power.
Power.
Alright.
I'm gonna opt out for power just because of that one shortcut towards the middle portion of the stage, which can get you a good portion of a good lead. Oh.
I really like the cancel turbulence by Fahad coming out at every single instance. You can tell he's really keeping aware of the amount of distance between the two players, you know.
He did miss that 30 ring box though.
It's rough. And yeah, like I was saying, it was, you know, something like that. It shows an awareness that there is a large metal object that is going to be dropped on your head if you're not careful. You know what I mean? Fahad just doesn't want to get caught in the middle of it. Rudy bumping just a little bit. Not too worried about it just yet, but now I'd be a little bit more worried about it. It's just up there, be able to get another boost off. Gonna be able to get top pass too, get the 30 box. Very nice, both.
Nice.
Rudy's still at level 2.
Yeah, that's a good chance for a comeback, especially if he can get enough rings and keep his footing around regarding his route. This time he did not fall. I make that same mistake he does almost every time on that one, where I'm just about to fall, but I do land.
Yeah. It looks like Fahad didn't want to resort to using the pit, but ends up airing out just for his trouble anyway. But it looks like Rudy's far enough behind to where it doesn't really matter too much. Rudy doesn't even try to follow into the power path. He might take the billboards back by this point. But Fahad going into the final turn, I think we can call it. I think this is Fahad's game.
I would assume that, yeah.
Rudy getting turned around.
That
I'll put the point
turnaround.
up. I'll put the point up. I'll put the point up.
Yeah, that cost him the game.
Fahad on the
Nicely
cusp of
done,
grand finals.
Fahad, on that one. Egg. Let's see.
Alright, I'm back. What's going on in here?
We're chilling.
We're about to get into game 4 between Fahad and Rudy.
Nice.
Fahad's ahead 2-1.
With Fahad. Yep.
Oh, how'd your match go?
But well, 2-0. I got dragged to splash again, and it gave me Vietnam flashbacks. Went better than last time. Went better than the second time. That's for darn sure.
Cool. Fahad did not mean to ban Egg, so he's doing his bans in chat. He bans Green, White, Dark, and Digi.
So green, white, dark, and Digi.
Man bans White Cave. I thought he was a true one, man. White Cave is the best stage. You know, if you want to go, you win.
So they're off to go to ice.
We can shake hands. Opa's a good gear, and White Cave's a good stage.
Well, I guess by that logic, you know what? Maybe you're on something.
Let's do it. Let's shake hands. Alright, Ice Cave, Ice Pack, whatever it's called.
Oh, also, like, hot take in terms of another, soundtrack I enjoy, but some people may or may not like it. This one in particular, and the entire Sonic Unleashed soundtrack is an absolute banger. Absolutely love this one.
Yeah, one of call attention was something that happened earlier. There was an over adjustment that Fahad ended up making going into the 30 box. Just ended up taking a little bit too much of a stutter trip to the right. But managing to recover from it, not really much of an issue. You know, so early on in the race, there's not many things that will impact the overall result. You know, maybe like lap 2, lap 3, things get a little more dicey, a little more high stakes. But you know, lap 1, things are chill.
Yeah. I'm reading back on the chat, and I absolutely called that
might have
Fresh
cost
was gonna
him
call me
3.
out. Oh yeah, it might have.
I think he's going to lose.
I was just reading back chat because I've been away for a bit, and I absolutely called that Fresh was gonna rip me a new one for picking Blaze.
I heard it. He apologized. I think.
No, he's got every right to. Like, I know that Blaze is not what I should be playing on Sand. Problem is, when you're playing Opa Opa, there's no point in picking Emerald because Emerald you run with Accelerator, which I can't use. So I just went back to what I knew how to play, and that unfortunately then Blaze. I'm sure Fresh will tell me that very delicately when I see him next.
We're moving to lap 3. We got
Lap 3, yes sir.
Fly versus Power on the
Oh
stage. Oh
man! Neither of them have any air to. Neither of them have any air to get the final.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. There's the ring.
3.
And he misses the ramp. That's it.
Broody just decides to go long. I can respect it. I can respect it.
I would say I never quit on the stage. I never quit with any stage anyway, unless I know it's for real unwinnable, like lap 9 or something. But if I'm in the last lap, I'm just like, hey,
That's it.
I'll take it. I'll just take the loss.
Fahad will be in finals. Good for him.
You'll be in the grand finals, indeed.
Yep. Good for him.
Nicely played, Fahad. Nicely played. I like what Fresh just said.
What? I should probably have
He was like, look at the chat. It's really funny.
Alright.
This man typed in. Oh, the stream is delayed. Yeah, that's probably what's going on.
Leon, you're up against Fresh. Best of 5. Winners, losers, semis.
Boy, he's gonna tear me a new one.
You just fought him. You just
I know
fought him.
I did, but this is after the first round, and he's riding a confidence high.
You're making assumptions based on his character. You don't know shit about him.
Fair enough. My God, dude. Calm down.
I'm calling you out, man. What, you expect me to see or listen to it, bro? That's all. That's all. You know me, bro. You know me.
I'm gonna mute myself. He's gonna. He's already.
Good luck. 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 All right. He's muted. I am. You know, you gotta. I hope you're hungry. Fresh just said, I hope you're hungry in the on-stream netplay chat. Which is good. Which is good. These two will be having a good set, I can tell.
Hopefully they make a good banquet for the audience.
Banquet, huh?
At least that's what I would say in terms of a good set of races.
I hear ya.
Oh, they already did their test lap. Or not.
No.
Never mind. One of them's just using a random ass thing for that.
Oh gee, oh gee.
Hypersonic test lap, you'd love to see it.
I think Leon might have been onto something. I think the hypersonic test lap might say something about his confidence going into this, but he did the same thing last time too. Started off with a Metal Sonic. We'll see. We'll see if there's a big difference maker here. It was a close set, you know, close down to the wire set that led to a the difference of a second for the last race that they played. So seeing them being able to go at it again is very exciting, very cool. Also a 32-second lap, not a bad test lap, man. You know what? That's pretty good.
It was 37. It was 37 seconds.
I did say 37, but thank you for correcting me. I feel very looked after. Does that make sense?
I do point out quite a bit of stuff anyway, even if people don't see it.
Fair enough. All right, we're getting into
When I'm
it.
quiet, I am very observant.
You're going to medal. It's very exciting.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, Knuckles Ditto.
Maybe. Looks like it.
Very nice. I didn't say who was on top or bottom though.
Fresh is on top. Leon is on bottom.
Okay. Okay, Young currently has the lead so far. Even though the game just started.
I'm over here like jiving my head to the music of the Metal City Jam, so maybe you're right. Maybe this is a pretty good soundtrack. Oh, any anvils coming? Not yet. Fresh makes the dive, not quite getting anything for it. Has quite a few rings to be able to get through. He's probably just smarter to boost chain off of a raw cruise because of how good the top speed is for Opa.
Yeah, that C rank though might get him really close to being able to get a hit.
Yeah, Leon avoids it just in time.
Just barely too.
Leon opting for bottom path, Fresh opting for top path. Very interesting choice between both players. I think Leon's taking it easy, dude. Okay, not Leon. Fresh is taking it easy just because he wants to get Leon in front so he can smack him with the anvil, dude. Leon, Fresh is out for blood today.
I can see that a couple of times at least. Trying to aim for the perfect time to smack down, like it's the WWE.
Yeah. Leon not opting to put a tornado down. Or he's going to take a long path. I think he's going to get hit by Fresh here.
Ooh.
Not quite.
Barely misses it.
Are both going top path? Nope, Leon goes top path this time. Fresh takes bottom. Very interesting.
That's a good
And
ramp.
Fresh doesn't get any of the power paths on the bottom too. Power objects, I mean, yeah. Oh! Leon hits him, but the wall cancels it out!
But it cancels.
And Leon, with plenty of power objects, plenty of air, he's gonna run away with it. Really well done.
Yeah, looks like it's game one for Leon. Nicely played. Nicely played.
Fresh not one to quit out before the end of the match.
On God, I'm the same way. Oh, I thought we were about to see that for a second.
For the run back? Maybe. Maybe one day.
I hope one day when we see a grand finals, good grand finals that is, we will see a good run back with me on commentary. That would be amazing to see.
What you talking about seeing good grand finals, man? We got good grand finals every tourney.
Usually we do, yes. But I'm usually never on comp for it, unfortunately.
I hear you, I hear you.
Probably my first comps in months.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
You commentated with Ice that one time, right?
At that one time, I was accidentally removed because of lag on his end.
Interesting. Either way, I'm happy to have you. Alright, white cave.
Okay.
Got the specialty.
Specialty of E10G. Ooh, both gets the fine skip right there.
Yeah, Fresh right behind him. I think he's gonna gun for him.
Oh, they both took the same thing, so.
Oh, they both level up too? Fresh is gonna get the first hit.
Oh.
Falls off first trouble!
And he got the slap too.
Dude, and Leon being right next to the dash panel there, this isn't over by any stretch of the imagination. On a stage like this, if you get anviled and the opponent just takes off, it's over. It's over. Excuse my language. Excuse the burp. But heck, man, Leon staying in it. Wait a minute. Fresh counterpicked Leon to White Cave. That's insane.
What a NATO there.
That was a great NATO. Yeah, Fresh is.
Didn't expect that one too, though.
Fresh is out for blood.
Yep. A couple of times too. He was like, I want that hit.
Okay, I'll do the X rank here, most likely, yep. Leon getting to the S rank, got a little bit of MI to be able to help us recover the boost. I think he's gonna wait until he gets on the vine to use his next boost. He's gonna hold it so he can get past the NATO! Brilliant!
Nice. Nice. And this gets him to catch up and possibly be able to land a hit.
He had to just boost chain right off of that S rank in order to make it. That was the one difference maker. I really feel like if he boost chained, he would have smacked him with a hit, and that would have been it. But
yeah, close one for both of them though, and good times too.
Yeah, Fresh taking game 2. Fresh counterpicking Leon to White is there's history there. There's a little bit of history there.
Probably it's not one of Leon's best stages.
White Cave is Leon's best stage.
Oh, that's interesting. He lost that one, ironically.
Yeah, Fresh knew that and then counterpicked him there. So, smart as hell.
Okay, both of those are banned.
Ice Vac, huh?
And Ice is banned.
Wonder what Fresh has got against Ice Vac.
Oh, one of them wanted to go there, so. Unfortunately, that cannot be done.
Wonder what they'll opt for. Yeah, I'm taking his time.
I do hope we see a Dark Desert in the tournament.
That's a great idea, first of all. Second of all, Egg. I'd like to comment on the fact that this is Fresh's best stage. And Leon just counterpicked him to Fresh's best stage. So this is saucy. This is getting pretty saucy. And he's going Blaze, dude! I love it.
Good luck to them both.
Good luck to both.
Usually Shadow's good on the stage too, so you want to know. Close call right here.
Might see a flattened. Quite.
Oh, just go straight past him.
Oh, nice! That really
and a
nicely
smack
played by
right
Leon.
there.
Leon kept his options open, drifted close, and we saw the wide angle that Fresh was going on. Leon took advantage of it, swiped him away. Really well played.
Absolutely.
S rank gonna be able to get the Ram stick. Not quite getting the. The thing about this too is that both of these players play advantage S on this stage, which like you just get lava dip skip, like it was your God-given birthright, you know? Like that's what advantage S does for you. But like with both of these players opting to have to use boards instead of skates, you know, neither of them are hitting their skips, but I did just see Fresh hit one on the last lap, so you know, respect. And Leon not opting to boost right after getting off of that platform just to keep a little extra resources in the tank, really smart. Goes Blaze, gets an S rank, I don't understand. And I not even
be able. You got to be able to get a good turn there on the board, which I've already done pretty well with since this is one of my best games.
It does look like Leon's gonna be taking this. Yeah, looking like gonna end up at 2-1. Wow! Wow! Best of 5, baby!
Good time too, honestly.
What are the times? 153. That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. 2 seconds off my best record.
I think this is the match of the night, dude. At least for me, like, just because I know both of these players and I got history with both these players, I'm like, damn, dude, look at y'all doing it.
Indeed, yeah.
Dark, huh?
Let's go, Dark Desert.
All right, Fresh. This is a gut punch. This is a gut check. Like, if Leon gets past this stage flying colors, then you know he's been grinding. That's the big thing about it. The Dark Desert is every single player's weak stage to an extent. You know, at least from what I can tell and my experience playing people, like, holy crap, nobody likes this stage. I love it, but
I'm one of the very few who actually like this stage too.
Yeah, it's cool. It's well designed. It's fun. It's got cool ways to move around it. It's the consistency. The consistency that players have against this stage is so hard. I'm so shocked that Tornado hit, by the way. I think Fresh can end up putting another one down. Dude, Leon avoids it all. Fresh avoids it all together and just goes for the full fly path. Very smart. Not optimal charging instead. Just taking a boost, getting the level up. Leon a little bit ahead.
I know Fly and Power are really good on the stage too, from
Big
what
time.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grabs
Now we get the fly path again.
Yep. Going for the rings. Gonna be right behind him. Lines up for a hit. Not quite.
Ooh. Misses him just barely.
Leon might have dodged a little bit out of the way. And again, Fresh taking the full fly. Puts down 2 natives. Alright. I don't think he's hitting anybody with those natives, but respect. Oh, we might see a nail. Yep. Anvil right there.
And a hit.
Alright. Fresh is in the lead now. But, you know, having fly paths right next to you, it really is a boon. You're able to just pick up speed right away. You don't have to deal with the full flatten animation. Super helpful. Yeah, with this gear, if you're not hitting the other person, you're losing. But since you're both playing the gear, it's all hold bar.
Yeah.
No hold bar, whatever. Right behind
Funny enough, when it comes to this stage specifically, I like using light board on it for good reasons.
Good. Alright.
Ooh, this could be a close game.
Oh, goes for the JCBC, not quite getting it. Just a little bit too far away. That's 2-2, game 5.
We're going to game 5 and loser semis.
It's so funky, dude. I think Leon played that masterfully. That was really cool to see. Just one anvil makes the difference.
We'll see what happens.
Leon thought that was Fresh's 3rd win. It is not. It is game 5. Leon is still in this. Now it's Fresh's turn to ban. We'll see what he's got ahead of him.
Red and Splash banned. And Ice. And then Sega Carnival.
I wonder if Fresh has got up his sleeve. Or Leon's got up his sleeve. He's able to run it back to White Cave if he chooses to.
Alright.
That'll be a fun match to watch if that's the case.
Mhm.
Illusion? It's another stage that Leon's pretty good at. Metal, huh? I think I could see metal coming from Fresh. From Leon, I don't know. I don't know what he'd opt for here. Maybe red. I think I already played red.
Yeah,
God.
they probably did. Maybe.
He goes metal!
Okay, they're going for metal.
Alright.
Metal for game 5. The classic grand finale usual stage.
Leon already won here, so he cannot pick this stage.
Okay.
I'm glad that
Oh yeah,
Fresh said
game 1 I
something, because
believe.
don't remember.
I believe it was game 1 that he won that one.
Game 1. Right. Ice was counter pick.
I accepted illusion on that one.
Dude, taking Fresh to Sega Illusion is so... What is going on?
At first, I thought I was about to see a power hit.
Alright,
That would have been nice, actually.
I don't think you fully understand what I'm going through here, Ethan. I'm like... It's a very fun set. I'm very happy to be able to watch it. Doesn't go for the X-Ray right off, but goes for it right after getting right before getting the range to have a little extra. Super well played by Leon. Fresh behind and not having the rings, not having the resources at this point is definitely gonna hurt you. Leon needs to not fall here. Precious on air. Oh, it's so good! Okay. Avoids the hit.
Alright. Good.
Goes after him. Oh my god, that's so tough!
Rip.
Just a little bit of lag that caused him to get flown off the side and into the pit. Luckily, it wasn't too bad since it wasn't that late into it. But it's just like, oh gosh, like watching that hurt, man. Alright, gets an S plus. He's just drifting on the top. Okay, alright. Just gotta do a little big JCBC here, not quite. About 3 seconds behind. This is quite the deficit to be able to make up, but got max MI, we'll have to see. God, this... No, dude, what's going on? I don't know, man. Fresh getting a little bit of a boost, a little bit of a breath of fresh air in his gear, and then I think Leon's gonna opt to go for the hit here. Oh, he just goes for it, dude!
Almost. And he actually missed it. Damn. Hate to see it.
Dude, that was all in. He was all in, dude. It didn't matter about the hit. He just saw red, and that was it.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, so close. Ah!
Looks like that's Fresh's game. He goes to Losers Finals.
Yep, he does. Yes, he does. I don't know if...
Still well played by both.
Very well played
Serious.
by both. I feel the same way.
What will we see next against can't remember. What will we see next against with Fresh against who else is the other person?
Who is
In Losers Finals.
the other person in Losers Finals is Rudy. So he will be facing Fresh to have the honor to face Fahad in grand finals.
Yeah. I can tell for sure that Fahad is guaranteed either second or first. If not first, guaranteed second.
Yeah. Hey Leon, I see ya. What's up?
Yeah.
I'll give you.
Well, don't point your hardest out there.
I knew that going to Illusion was a bad idea, but the problem was he banned every stage that I was good at. Those bans of his were absolutely perfect.
Dang, man.
Both splash and red. I couldn't go to metal. I already played white and I lost. So really, my choice is kind of boiled down to: do I want to pick Illusion or do I want to go Night Chase?
Yeah.
And I just chose the one I was more confident with. I knew that he was a great Illusion player, but that's the risky take.
I want to tell you, dude, it was a baller move taking him to Illusion. It's like, man, like he's going for it, man.
Literally, like you could see me like judging my entire life choices. And I was
when you like chilled on the character select stream for a little bit. He's like,
like there was no good option. Like fresh just messaged me and he was just like, if I would have picked in a stage, there was a good chance I would have lost. And I'm like, yeah, probably, but
yeah, dude. And it was you it was so funny. The second game he counterpicked you to white, and then the third game you counterpicked him to egg. Like both of your two's the strongest stages, and
yeah,
you're winning against each other on both of them.
Yeah, he picked me on my best stage, and I won on his. But Illusion was the kind of outlier. Man, am I bummed?
Hey man, me and you should play sometime, man. You know, maybe we should play a little later today. What do you think, Leon?
I definitely am gonna play more later. I'm sure Fresh is gonna want to talk to me about a couple things. But you could tell when he was mad about round 1, and I knew he was gonna come into this mad because I had no right beating him in round 1. And,
what do you mean? You had an amazing red
I had no
game.
right. I had no right. He is a fantastic racer, and like I said, another guy I've practiced with a lot. He's been teaching me a lot of shit, but I'm kind of wondering if I should have gone tonight, but there's no way to know.
Hey man, this is the world you live in. Welcome to it. How you doing?
No, yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm not overly upset, but
it definitely takes the wind out of you, man. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Fresh actually says in chat that you had every right to win that set if you did well, which you did a great job.
Like
overall.
Fresh is a great racer on his own, but he'll probably say this himself. If I don't go to Illusion, I win the set. I shouldn't have gone to Illusion. Any other stage.
It was baller. He took him to Illusion, his best stage, dude. It was baller. I was excited, man. I was dude, Ethan, you get a touch for this? I'm over here fucking pogging in chat, man.
Indeed, you did a great job overall. You were pretty close. Anyways, if it weren't for that fall, you probably would have won.
No, yeah, that fall, and I hate to. What?
Listen, after today, are you inspired to pick Opa Opa at any other stages?
What the fuck? I think it's really funny how the best I do in tournaments is with Opa Opa. Maybe there's maybe there's something there. Maybe I'll have to look into it.
I think it's just you're relying on your fundamentals here, man. What I'm seeing is clean gameplay coming from you. That's what I see.
I agree.
Well, Fresh Fahad and King have been teaching me, so I've kind of just been learning off of that. But
The ghost.
Yeah.
man, that really feels like 2 sets I kind of threw away. One with Fresh on Illusion, and I probably shouldn't have quit out of that splash game against Rudy.
You know I was piping up over here, man. You know I was piping over here about it, man.
I'm sure when I watch back the VOD later, I'm gonna hear you
That was
on
nice.
me. But honestly,
I was nice about it. You watch back the VOD, you listen. So, what do you think, Opa Opa White Cave? You think that's a valid pick?
Okay, well, let's not go that far.
What do you what? Come on, I'm thinking seriously considering.
However, Opa Opa on sand is pretty fun.
Nice. Opa Opa on sand.
I don't think I can go to white. I just thinking about it now, it's really funny. He counterpicks white, I counterpick egg. That's so funny.
I know, dude. I'm over here pogging, dude.
Yeah, Fresh absolutely knew.
Yeah, of course he did. Are you kidding me? We talk about it all the time. Oh, fuck, dude. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, either way, we're still chilling a little while.
Yeah.
Let me see. 4 was the match call. So, Rudy has a solid couple more minutes ahead of us. I know that Egg is a great stage for Opa Opa. I've seen Woodsy get really awesome times on there. Night Chase, I think, is just not a good stage for Opa. But maybe it's
Night
just because
Chase
I
isn't
don't
a good
believe in
stage
it.
period.
You don't think
Night
so?
Chase just isn't a good stage period. No, Night Chase is probably like bottom 3 stage.
Dang. Alright, what's your bottom 3?
It's technically one of my bottom 3%.
I will never, ever, ever let my opponent take me to Dark. Dark is the worst stage in the whole game.
Great stage.
And then it's Babylon.
Garden?
Yeah, Garden.
I see.
It's Dark, Babylon, and I hate Night Chase. I hate those stages. The only reason why I don't ban Night Chase on my set is because I know that no one picks it.
How about you, Ethan?
You probably saw every time Babylon was always banned, and of course the one time I don't ban Night Chase is because I was banning Illusion. And then it just happens. I'm not overly bummed about any of that, but man.
Yeah. Ethan,
Man,
what are your bottom 3? What are your bottom 3 stages? You're talking
Actually, I
about
have a
metal.
bottom 4.
Oh, okay.
Metal is the worst for me at number 1. White is number 2 in this case, but I've been getting a little better. Night Chase is number 3, and then the last one, if I remember, would be. I'm trying to remember that last stage. I think it was.
If you say white, I walk out. I'm kidding, obviously.
I already said white earlier.
Oh, you're.
Come
on! What's wrong with White Cave? It's the best stage in the whole game.
Worst stage.
I'm not the best. I'm not the best at it, of course. And my 4th worst probably would be Babylon Garden, but I wouldn't ban it, honestly. I'm semi decent at it, but but I still have a lot of work to do if I plan to get a good time on that stage.
Yeah. There are just a couple stages you will always ban. Like, I will always forever ban Garden and Dark. Auto bans every time.
I always auto ban Metal City and possibly White Cave most of the time.
Yeah, I see that.
The other 12 stages, I'm actually quite decent at on my own.
Dude, I've been having to run a gauntlet. I've had to play every single game in every single set.
Yeah.
I had to play all 3 in round 1, all 5 in both rounds 2s.
That's pretty funny.
The only thing we haven't seen, the only stages we haven't seen so far is Sky and Babylon, I believe.
Yeah.
No one's going to go pick Babylon.
And Green Cave.
Yeah.
Let's keep it that way. White Cave supremacy here.
I can't believe this. Fucking gentrification ass motherfucker.
white cave supremacy instead of green cave supremacy.
Dude, White Cave Supremacy. You can ask anyone who is buddy with me that I will defend White Cave till the day I die.
Damn.
It's the best stage. I just don't pick it as often because most people who play me know to get rid of it. Which is why I've had to learn other stages, which is what I've been doing for the last couple months now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of
Never, don't get it. Now you go ahead.
I'm trying to think of my bottom 3. Metal I used to hate, but then I picked up Fly Power Gear there, and I've been really enjoying myself. Night Chase has always been a big bummer for me, just because I play Power type there, and Power Cloud is just like a nightmare hitting those bottom power objects. Been playing Show there, so I wouldn't ban that either. Splash. I got Blaze Power Gear, that's good stuff. And E10B even does amazing work on that stage too. I've seen Xeno get like 139s, it's freaking crazy. Red's my goddamn home. I live there, I breathe the air there every day.
As I've seen before, anyway.
Egg Fac. I love Egg Fac so much, but even more so because like, okay, like I played Fly Power Gear there for a little while, and I got like real nice times, like 144, 143s. And then at some point, I don't know what it was, but I just really missed playing Power there. And then when I picked up Eggman, I was like, shit, man, Eggman Cloud looking nice here, and now I'll never ban it again. Same thing with Ice. I feel like I've been beaten too many times in the recent past for me to not feel a bit of a confidence drop in Ice, but I still do love going there.
Ice is always fun.
Yeah.
I think the funniest thing, and this is one thing I noticed real quick with Fresh's last set. Man banned every stage I beat him at in round 1.
Wow.
That's research, man. You do your work.
No, that was the smart thing to do. I just noticed it. I'm like, oh, he banned. It was like the first time he did. It was like, oh, he banned Splash and Red. I'm like, oh, that sucks. I moved on. I'm like, wait, he did it again. Wait a minute, he did it a third time. I'm seeing a pattern. It's smart though. It's really smart.
Knowledge, power, knowledge. Ethan, what were you saying?
Oh, I was trying to say any update yet from?
You were chilling. If I go to green,
Yeah, any update?
yeah, we're chilling. That's my update.
No.
Because the stream's not up yet, so that's why.
Yeah. Green, I love green. Green's so good. I play Power Gear on green. I play Fly type on green. I play Power type. I play Speed type. I play All type. And lately, Jordo's the one that's been getting me into Fly Power Gear, and flying through that stage with Wave is super fun. Been thinking about switching it up though, maybe beginner. We'll see. White Cave I feel better about because I've picked up Power Gear again. So I have II. The dude's late booster gets me through that entire first section after the first ramp. And then as soon as I get on the vine, I just drift up to 260 or 240. And plus, like, gaining speed on that thing is really cool. And being able to be combative with people on that stage is really fun. Like, you know, you're always going to be on the same path, you know what I mean? Like, there's no circumstance where you and your opponent aren't going to have the opportunity to smack each other up. So in that aspect, I think White's pretty good. Sand Ruins, I just destroy, I crush, I dominate. What can I say? I'm sorry, I'll stop stroking my own ego, man. It's if my opponent plays Emerald Accelerator, I'll lose. Anything else, I have a decent shot. Dark Desert. Fly Show's pretty good, man. You know what? I've been kind of liking Fly Show there. But I don't want to give up on using one of the standard gears there, like Cloud or Power Gear, which I know aren't traditionally standard gears, but they're just like my preference. The only thing about it is like it requires some precision in that stage. So for me to have that level of precision with two very funky gears, it's hard. You know, being able to have consistent ring collection with a Cloud, so fucking annoying. I love Garden. Anybody take me to Garden in any tournament setting, whenever. I'll dust you. I'll dust you every day and night.
What's your best time on that stage, if I may ask?
210.
Damn, you would definitely kick my ass big time then. My best time is like 224, I believe, on that stage.
My good friend Zeno has gotten some amazing times recently on Garden with Power Gear, so I got a lot more work to do, that's for sure. Then Sky Road, take me there all day. I'll never play a power type there again. But then again, I've been playing beginner there, and it's been super goddamn fun, dude. You know, you just drift your little heart out, and ramp skips are free, dude. You get a freaking 300 boost drift dash. It's nice. Digital Dimension. I would say that my consistency there is lacking. Ever since I started experimenting with different picks, I played Eggman Show there for the longest time. Call me an expert on the ramp skips, please do. Or the pit skip.
Oh, actually, I just realized that was one of my least favorite stages as well, was Digi, as per almost everybody else, especially when you're a C rank. Completely forgot about that.
But I love Digi. Digi as a stage is super, super fun. I was able to get a 154 with Knight's Power Gear, which was very refreshing.
Yeah.
Then... But I know that freaking... Dude, Knight's Power Gear, freaking Thanos got a freaking speedrun that's like 147 with that on Digital Dimension? I'm like, this is crazy? And now I see E10F putting out times, like E10R Hovercraft. It's insane. It got 144 in that freaking stage, man.
I actually think I saw one of those, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, that's jaw drop shit.
Insane time.
Yeah. Then Sega Carnival, Leon. I cook it up there. You know I cook it up there a little bit. Then after that Illusion, I've also felt very confident in there ever since watching Nyanar go to town on that stage. So I've been you know what, forget it, no bans for the rest of my life. I'll take anybody anywhere.
Yeah, the only stage I will ban is probably Metal City, but everything else I'm going to try to work on to my fullness. Even Metal City, but Metal City's still going to be my insta ban because I'm still not the best, like unlike most people.
Yeah. I feel very... I think earlier in my rider's career, I probably still would have said the same thing, that I don't have any bad stages. I think it just feels much... It feels much better to be able to say that now after about almost a year into the game now. And in March, it'll be my 1-year anniversary.
Of playing Sonic Riders for the first time ever?
Yeah, the first tournament I entered was March 17th. Might have been March 18th.
Oh. First time I ever played Sonic Riders was back in 2009 with one of my godbrothers when he had a PS2.
Alright, I played Sonic Riders when it first came out. Played the fuck out of it. What I'm saying is competitively, I never. Yeah, I just the first tournament I entered was intermediates, and that was the first experience that I got playing the game. And funny enough, my losers round one opponent was a Shocking Toaster, I believe. So we've
Can't go against much
he's
better.
a good player too. He's
Yeah.
a good player overall. from what I've
Yeah.
seen.
I saw Nitro in chat earlier talking about Shock's Emerald guide that he just released pretty recently. Anybody who's interested in playing that little robot, he's super cool. Check him out. I think I'll definitely have a look see myself as well.
Also, Leon with that 2 months from Prime for subscribing to the channel.
Whoa, who the fuck is that?
Well played, Leon.
Oh, he's sitting right next. He's sitting right next to you. That's who it is.
Where's Fresh? Fresh isn't in chat anymore. He's saying watch his intermediates run for proof that he's a professional banner.
I thought he misspelled banter. I'm like,
no.
I actually remember one of those intermediates. I was like, what? I was like, that's the fastest banning I've ever seen, especially when I was watching it. I was like, oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Ridiculous.
want partial credit. I don't think you're gonna get it.
He will give it to me. He'll give me partial credit. You ask him. You ask him, Lynn. You ask him.
Oh goodness gracious. That's funny.
Alright, we're going to middle.
Hooray! So enthralling.
We're going to middle for the first game.
It's probably just test lap.
Can I, Leon, it's not a test lap, first of all.
You're also not streaming it. So.
You're also not streaming.
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright.
Someone had to tell you.
Someone would have had to been me.
You seen Hatsune Miku? Interesting.
The all-rounder pick. Or the new all-rounder. Because I remember with this new patch, that the new all-rounder in this case was was in this case actually Ulala, my bad. I just realized it was the same character, it was the same type, except it's not the actual.
Yeah, they're getting real close covered here. Might see a hit coming off from.
Fresh jump.
Yeah. Rudy is top screen, by the way. Fresh bottom screen.
All right, it should be fun. Ooh, that hit in the wall though.
Yeah, bad bounce coming from Fresh. I think I've garnered a new respect for this gear.
Also, to change the thing on the bottom to the
Thank you very much.
This is why we're here, not to provide commentary to keep him in check.
We're here for a little more than that, I'd say.
Well,
I
like,
do
it's like
both,
the
honestly.
first time remember the first time I got to commentate with you, Cheers? We want to remember this.
Let's talk about the now. This is the now. Now, Fresh was able to catch up and maintain a pretty good lead.
Oh,
Rudy right behind him. Rudy not having enough air to be able to get that second boost on. Oh, but he gets bottom pad! Uh-oh, this is Rudy's game. Sheesh.
Damn.
That was hard. That was hard to watch. But next game we're going to Rudy. Oh, Leon.
Yes.
I wanted to tell you a story about regarding your lack of enthusiasm towards Metal City. Are you excited? Would you like to hear it?
Sure.
One time I was at it was like a black belt promotion test. They call it the black belt test, and there's just like a huge gathering of different martial artists that are competing for their black belt. They're like, it's like a test that they go through. So as they were congratulating the people that got their black belts, they were going through quite a number of people because they have like 3rd degree, 4th degree black belts and stuff. At some point I was just getting tired of cheering. I was really young at the time, so I just said like, woo. And my mom heard that. She thought I said boo, and she was like, you show some respect. So, that's it.
By the way, we are going to Sky Road for the first time.
Oh! Nice place. Happy place.
What's
I guess the only stage we're missing is mid-care.
Especially with the texture especially with the texture of Mediatek or the Meteor related boss stage from Sonic Rider Zero Graphic. I love this texture, by the way. One of my favorites.
The only thing that's bad about the stage is the music selection.
It does have really good music, yeah.
It does have really good music.
Indeed.
And Rudy opting to go power type here, opting for the bombastic. He did not going for it though. Maybe didn't think that he had enough in him to be able to get through it. I don't know.
I think with the difference in positioning, I think if Rudy misses it, I think Rudy knows that the game's probably over. Playing fly type here is the safe bet because you don't really need to try to get the shortcut that you so desperately need.
Yeah, you just take the fly out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just a nice through sky road. It's less of like a stressful, oh god, I need to hit it. Where it's over.
Yeah.
Very nicely done though.
I thought about it though.
So
I was gonna rely on if Fresh makes a mistake right now though.
Which I don't know if he will. I hope I don't jinx it with commentary.
I think Fresh would need to make more than a couple mistakes for this to be over for him. So I think he definitely cleaned up from last race.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, it is now song and dance. I'm going to give Fresh the point.
Yep.
Don't jinx him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely the point there.
You don't know, he could have fallen through the stage.
Good thing Rudy's not one to quit.
I guess so, man. I guess so. You know, if that happened, Leon, we would restart the whole game. But at that point, if he fell through the stage, it's such a deficit that we wouldn't have to. It'd be like, no, this was Fresh's game. It doesn't matter. Glitches are all.
Yeah.
So, I'm being a hater. Please, scorn me. If that's, you know, what you decide to do for somebody who is a hater like me.
I did see Ice, Digi, and I think Carnival Band.
Ice, Digi, Carnival.
I don't remember the first one.
No!
Yay! Finally, Green Cave.
Not mid-game.
Does anybody want to hit me with a whoa?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I'm so excited.
It's actually my favorite stage by design and by music.
I was about to say by design. If you said this is your favorite stage ever, I don't think I could commentate with you again.
Leon, is that deep? Come on!
I'm obviously screwing around. No, I don't hate the stage that bad.
We're
At
in
least we
it.
get the default music. That's
Opting in for the Botanical Kingdom or Botanical Kingdom theme from Sonic Rider Zero Gravity. Honestly,
yeah,
I
for as much that Zero Gravity isn't as good as the OG Riders, one of the best things ever is when you get that Zero Gravity power up and your character just screams at you. That made you feel alive.
It was good.
Like-
It was fun. I really like
Hey,
the
they both
animation.
missed mine there.
I remember I threw away my copy of Zero Gravity because when I was 10 I was like, this game sucks. Now I want it again.
You want to know what I did with my copy of Zero Gravity on the Wii?
What?
I 100% of that shit.
I feel like most people would.
It was my first game I ever 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
The only way you could get everyone to rebel against you is hold up a copy of Free Riders.
And I already do have a copy of that. Oh my god. I didn't know how bad it was until I actually tried it for myself.
It is horrifically bad. The fact that they thought they could release the game in that state.
I know, right?
It's still opting to get the extra really square fire.
Yeah, get that big boost. He really needs a level. They both need a level up badly. I didn't realize they're both still not a level.
Yeah, he could miss it and be totally fine because he has the ring boxes down here. He gets a level up to 3.
You know, so does Rudy.
Even
Now it's just about who can play it out. Oh, the speed shoe.
And they're not next to each other.
Oh,
we're gonna see an anvil, dude. Rudy's gonna anvil.
We're gonna see it. We're gonna see it. Oh boy. Oh, no pressure avoiding. Oh, the speed shoot.
Gets clipped on the ramp. That's
the ramp.
Wow.
Red.
Fresh takes it.
What
That's
a-
game 3.
What a crummy way to end. Oh, that's so unfortunate. That
was
was
cool, it was
that was
hype.
such a good wow.
It was hype. It was hype to watch.
I wanted to see what happened. I wanted to see what happened after the rail. I felt like someone was gonna get hit.
I did not even see that rail glitch right there for a second.
Game 4.
Not it was probably the ramp.
Game 4, fresh up 2. I can read.
Yes, fresh up 2. You're good.
Yes, I can read.
It's always
Not
a
bad.
good sign.
Always a good sign.
Now you're thinking of making Rudy the villain. I'm like, what?
What?
You're making it feel like Rudy's the villain here.
Nah, there's no villains in TE.
There is no villain. What are you
There's no
talking
villain.
about?
There's no
I just
villains in
wanted to see
TE.
someone. I just wanted to see someone get hit.
You haven't seen it so far in this one.
Oh, sorry. I saw a picture of darkness. Sorry.
Oh, give
Would
me
you
the
see
Eggman.
fly
I
type
w-
here?
I play it up for the camera, but this is legit the worst stage in the game.
Beast, dude. I just took a peep at Shocking Toaster's Emerald Guide. It's incredible.
You saw Shocking Toaster's toaster. But that's a cool toaster. What the hell am I on about anyway? Fly Dittos. Silver's interesting on this stage.
Oh, we're trying to take the Thanos skip there. Which failed.
Fresh uses Tornado to get behind Rudy. We might see a hit coming out of there. Already level 3 is Rudy. That's great for Rudy. Getting that early level 3.
Yeah, good for Rudy so far. Let's hope he can contain his lead still.
Hopefully. Fresh, I know Fresh is good at the stage, but he's just like me. He does not like it. So we'll see what happens.
You want to know one of my best picks on the stage that I like?
Alt F4.
It is, in this case, it would be considered, Metal Sonic, actually, no, not Metal Sonic, my bad. I meant to say Riala.
Oh, great tornado.
Yeah. It would be Riala Lightboard in this one for me. Because I discovered a skip with it. Which hasn't been officially done.
Well, I feel like most people still play Fly. Also, the problem with this stage is that it got abandoned the second that classic Fly Coliseum skip got banned. Like, the second that skip got banned, absolutely no one plays this stage.
Incorrect.
There's like maybe 4 people. I can count maybe 4.
Jen is for sure one of them. I know that.
Yeah.
Wave Light Board does work good.
It does do work. I'm not saying it does, but the problem is no one just plays the stage anymore.
Yeah, I've been playing Riala Lightboard because I thought that worked best for me.
I really like the super spam coming from Rudy. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
However,
Fresh
Fresh is gonna take it.
And a good
That's
JCBC to
true.
end it off.
That means the final will be Fresh and Fahad. Ain't it funny, my two training partners? I have no I have no opinion on who wins.
I'll be
Wait,
biased.
didn't Fresh lose to Bahad?
Fresh did. No, Fresh lost to
No, Fresh
Leon.
hasn't.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes sense. Okay.
So Fresh will play Fahad. And
Okay.
Bob's your uncle, Sugar Honey Iced Tea, we go on.
Can you can you run that one by me one more time?
What?
Sugar Fresh Honey?
No, Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Oh.
That's what I heard.
What?
I did hear Sugar Honey Iced Tea.
Where?
So.
Where did it come from? That's what I'm wondering.
I don't know. The truth, I'm not the smartest tool in the shed, so you're just gonna have to learn this.
I just wanted more context. I don't know where Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I don't know why. I don't know where it came from. I just wanted to know where it came from. That's all.
I don't know where it came from. I just start saying crap.
Dude,
I feel like that came from a song or something.
It's gotta come from a song or something, yeah.
I had a nice realization yesterday with Nitro on comms that I am literally like a word dispenser that doesn't know what most of the words that I dispense means. The other day she brought up a quote that I said that I forgot that I said. It was the vibes are homogenous, and immediately after I said that, she was like, "Do you know what homogenous means?" And I'm like, "No, I have no idea what it means." So sometimes I'll just throw stuff out, man. But I guess I just wanted to. Sugar Honey Iced Tea sounds like something I've heard in Virginia before, so I wanted to see if there was any more context I could get from that.
Yes, the classic saying from Virginia, because I'm totally from Virginia.
You're not. That's what I'm saying. You're right. You understand why I'm asking for context here, Leon.
Yeah, no, I get it. I don't have an answer for you.
You're good. You're good. It's dude's Fresh versus Fahad Grand Finals. Opa Opa. Had an anvil of a time today, huh?
Mm-hmm. A woman? Huh.
What do you think is the coolest gear in this game? What do y'all think?
Crazy Taxi.
Really?
Look, I used to be one of those guys who played Crazy Taxi anywhere.
True. It's a good pick.
It's either I still have Crazy Taxi in my heart. It is a free money making machine, man. I wish making money was that easy in real life. Just hold right trigger.
Yep, preach, brother.
I've been using mostly using default gears a lot in most of my stages anyways, with the exception of some stages. But otherwise, I mostly use default a lot of the time with pretty much any character I think works best with the stage.
It's what you use, but what do you think is the coolest gear?
Oh, the coolest gear by design is most likely the one featured in this tournament, or it would have to be gun gear.
Gun gear's dope. Gun gear's super dope. And Opa Opa's super dope.
It's one of the
funny story about gun gear. The second I started playing with gun gear, or someone told me to play gun gear, I swore for the rest of my life never to play it until my coach was like, "Hey, play gun gear," and I'm like, "No." He's like, "Try it." I'm like, "Fine," and then I'm like, "Okay, maybe they were on something." I took a pack when I got here. I was like, "I'm never gonna play gun gear."
I actually enjoy using gun gear sometimes, especially on boost heavy stages, where I can use a booster and that specifically, such as not big of turn stages. I can easily do really well with that from what I've seen.
Yeah, gun gear's got something going for it. I just don't know what.
Ah! Basically speaking.
Jesus Christ.
That was a good yell. I like that yell.
Thank you. I have pretty good experience when it comes to metal yells.
Chat, it's time. Quick,
Ow.
good. Did you see that? You see that in
Ow.
chat real quick? You see? Credit given. Credit given.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite coolest gear design wise, Sonic Riders OG Darkness Skates. Ah, dude, hell yeah. And the Burning Scepter. Love Burning Scepter, dude. Burning Scepter's so cool. I really like the trail that what is it? The trail that Air Broom leaves. I really like that. I don't think that the only person I've seen use Air Broom is Meta, and that's it. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. I was
So we start off with.
We don't
we
hear
start off
any.
with
Was it? Yeah. Can no one hear the music, or is that just me?
It's
I'm not
because
playing the
it's
music.
because
Okay.
not right now at least.
I usually
I thought
for
I was
test-
going deaf.
I had a new thing for test laps. I'll keep the game muted so that people don't need to hear 40 seconds of Metal Cities. Something for your mind, your body, and soul.
To be
I know,
fair,
right?
that song does get kind of annoying.
It
It's a
does. My favorite is the Rolling
Hitter, but
Stones one
it's fine.
from Daytona 500.
Rolling Star's dope as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured just keep the intermission music playing during downtime. That's how I do. Was I saying anything of substantial worth before
I
I
don't-
asked if y'all can hear me?
I don't think so.
Are you saying that what I say isn't valuable, Leon?
That was a trap, asshole.
I just
So I did see illusion.
worry
I did
about
see
it.
illusion band.
yeah.
Good. Fahad knows what he's doing. He's not doing the same mistake I
metal.
did.
Yeah, they play a lot.
And metal.
These homies play a lot, dude.
Oh yeah, these two play each other like every day at
And
this
ice.
Oh,
point.
I forgot to update that.
And ice.
Give me a sec, sorry.
Interesting bands. Not banning Digi is
Damn,
kind
yeah.
of insane.
You
Yep,
think so?
there it
I know
is.
Fahad. I
There
know
it is.
Fahad.
I was about to say, I knew it.
I mean, they're both playing one gear, so.
They're-
I
I
feel
mean,
like
yeah,
it'll
they're
be too
both
big
they
of a
both
difference.
have to play Opa Opa, I suppose. But
Ooh, I see Shadow Opa Opa. This should be an interesting pick coming from Fresh.
All right, we're moving into it.
the ultimate life form versus the man who doesn't chuckle.
Indeed, except it is Silkadoom instead.
Yeah,
You got a laugh out of me for that one, Leon.
it's good. It's the first time anyone's laughed at my joke in weeks.
Don't do that. Swear to God. Alright, we're into it.
Oh, they're going for the default. I love this one.
Again, good song.
Funny
Fahad
enough,
is
it's
just
actually
gonna
my
try to
favorite. It's actually
Fahad-
my favorite theme from this game.
Yeah, Fahad doing the smart thing and just trying to pull away as much as he can because he knows that speed type in this section that he's at right now is 3 times better than any other. So he's trying to pull away. However, Fresh has the level up that Fahad sorely is lacking.
Ooh, that's true.
He has no rings, he's got no air. So Fresh now is just going to use this to catch up. He gets 1 level up.
Love the catch-up mechanic.
Wants to catch up, yeah. However, you gotta remember that I'm gonna just say it. That cut is the worst cut in the whole game. Not because it's bad, but because it's I don't know. Like I swear, half the time you just have to pray to God that you get it properly.
Fresh getting messed
Oh,
up.
He was kind of going for the rail.
They forgot to turn off the clutch.
Still not quite off.
Really? No.
Nice jump there from
But-
the HUD.
It's looking a little rough, man. What you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for kind of.
Everyone else is just saying what I was gonna say. I'm like, damn it. That's what happens. I'm not bothered by it. However, Fahad has just gotta play this out, and he's basically just time trialing now. As much as you can with Opa Opa.
Yep.
However, this is only game 1. There's a maximum of 5 of them for a reason.
Yeah.
And don't forget, if Fresh wins the set, we go to a bracket reset.
True. Fahad looking good on his way to winning the tournament. You know, already 1 game up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fahad's been dying for a tournament win as of late. He's been practicing real hard.
I can tell.
Bad White Cave.
Game,
Fahad, you suck.
desert, and illusion. I don't know what the first game was.
And we're going to Sky. I want. What stages do y'all want to see before we end up? What's like the grand stage you still want you want to see, even if we've seen it before?
Oh, good question.
Good question.
I want to see White.
Honestly-
Like, I love people playing White because it's garbage and everywhere.
You want to know the stage I want to see?
What's that?
Honestly, I want to see the like Babylon Garden or Babylon Guardian as like a gentleman finale stage. Like
I don't think they're gonna gentlemen's agree Babylon without the access to Supersonic. Fahad jumping off the cliff. Actually, better for him that he gets his airbag. There's no air and he wasn't gonna make the fly jump.
I want to see Garden, man.
Not going for a hit.
Oh,
Doesn't quite get it.
canceled right there.
I did the math. Garden is the
Neck and
only
neck.
stage we haven't seen today.
Yeah, I do want to see Garden though as well.
It's cool to have such
Knocking
variety.
Fahad.
It's very awesome.
I think Fresh is definitely going more on the offensive right now.
For sure.
Fresh takes the long path to try to get some air back. However, what these two need more is the rings for the levels.
Indeed.
They need to
Close
hit
and
the
range?
box. Fahad misses
Oh, and he's not gonna have anything, but he charged just enough. Not quite.
it. No.
That's rough. But he's still gonna be able to get it. Really nice recovery by
He's
Fahad.
gonna get it, but now he's gotta play catch up.
Yeah.
Fahad's gotta play
A little
catch up,
more.
and Fresh just needs the mustard.
Yeah, it's about a 4.5 second
It's,
condiment.
it's
that they
pretty
have to catch
big,
up.
but however, that MI should kick in a second, and if it does, it's gonna help him a lot.
Indeed.
It's just not there. It is.
And there we go.
He's just gotta run for it. Now he's gotta take those risks. He gets enough air to take the hoop, but I do think that this is Fresh's. Takes it safely.
Wait a minute! No,
It's
it's still
possible.
fresh.
No,
But
no, you
never
got it.
mind,
You got
it
it.
is precious.
I almost did. Oh my god, that would have
The
been
rapid
horrifying.
Dude, the rapid chase
Oh.
that you see coming from Fahad. Like, no, I can still make it. Alright, that's
That was-
Unfortunately, did not.
Too close for comfort, but you know that's what happens.
Yeah.
1-1. Leon. After you said he's got to catch up, so he needs some mustard, but all he's got is mustard, I said, yep, he's got about a 4.5 second condiment instead of a deficit. And I just wanted to point it out because I felt a little proud of that joke.
I was like, I thought you were talking about how far up behind it was. I was like, oh yeah, that seems about right, and I just kept watching. But now I think about it, it was really funny.
I'm glad we glazed over it. I'm glad I was able to bring it up. So I was a little proud of it. I was like, you know what? I wasn't stunned
That
like
joke-
the last time. The last time we put it on, I was like, mustard, what? Now I'm ready for it.
Just a pure confusion, just the mustard.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Alright, game 3.
However, where are we going? I thought he was gonna take
Come on,
Fresh
man.
to Illusion.
Come on, bring it to
I
guard,
was on.
Come on, man, go to guard.
Losing.
Run to
Oh,
that
man.
case.
We're
Great
going
chase,
tonight.
nice.
Yeah.
Eggman coming from Fahad. We'll see what Fresh opts to do. Probably another power.
You seem
Yeah.
very excited about that pick there, Truth.
Well, the thing is
so
like,
enthralling.
I just don't expect to see any other type other than power on this stage. But like, whenever I see a power ditto, I'm like, you're leaving money on the table by not going fly. That's all I think. And I'm fucking sleepy. Alright, fuck you.
So far, good start, but did not have enough air.
Fahad has no air, and he didn't go to the pit. There's a level up he needed at least.
Yep, he's gonna get the full
Fresh
range.
needs to get a level. Fresh needs to get a level up. Like he gets air. Oh man, I gotta love those boxes. He'll get it right here, I think.
Ooh,
No.
nice. That was a nice X rank though.
Fahad with the health.
Fahad right now just needs to run away with it while Fresh cannot get the level up. There it is.
Yeah.
However, he's gonna get it, but also Fahad's about to get level 3.
Fahad just got level 3.
Fahad has air to work with. He's got the speed boost.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any air.
All Fresh can do right now is cruise. Oh, and dude, this guy's out of air.
Out of air.
Again.
He's ran out of air again.
Oh.
Save the air for the jump, dude.
Alright, Fresh in it. Not out of it yet.
Not out of
Go
it
slow.
yet. That's level piece so needed.
Ooh,
Great
gets every
lanes.
single power object.
That was beautiful.
Ooh, 5-linker.
Dude,
Needs to start hitting those cars more.
Fresh was cautious about hitting the turbulence this time because Fahad keeps cutting it off. That was the one time Fresh didn't immediately go into the turbulence. And it ended up costing him because it went right into the tunnel. It was really, really well played by Fahad.
Situational awareness. Fahad takes that one.
142? Opa Opa?
2-2. It's 2-1.
My gosh.
But that's impressive though.
That's disgusting. Get that off my screen.
What the fuck, dude?
Actually, 142 on the dot too.
I know.
My gosh, ew.
I know.
Fahad one win away from winning everything.
Yep.
However, we know Fresh can race. And Fahad once again smartly banning illusion. He knows. Fresh really thinking about it. We go back to sand.
Both of these
Go back to
players
sand.
are really
Sonic and
I think they're
Shadow.
trying to I think they're trying to save I think they're trying to save it for if they go to game 5.
Sonic and
That's my
Shadow,
thought.
the blue blur versus the ultimate life form. They are waiting for each other.
That was so awesome.
That really didn't do Fahad many favors. I was gonna go get air, but
It was awesome.
that was great.
Good tricking though from Fahad.
Yeah, he knows how to trick man. And he gets the level up he so
God.
needs.
Oh,
Oh, his Fresh
but
gets
it's alright.
swept up by
Look
the
at the
turb.
30 here.
Swept up by the turb and needs to remember to turn off that clutch sometimes. Fahad get the level 3, so Fahad is just gonna start trying to get away. Oh no, the bonks. The wall bonk.
Fresh should have
The
been
wall
boosted a
bonk.
little earlier there, but
The wall bonk. I think Fahad was waiting for Fresh to pass him.
yeah.
Probably.
It looked like it, but then he started walking the walls. If I was in that scenario, I think I would just try to run. However, Fahad, great trick spam.
Going right into the turbulence, deciding to stay.
Right in the turb.
Oh, and it leads him right into it. That's
Oh.
rough. Gets a bad bounce.
Sacrifices his own speed for it, but that was really smart.
Indeed.
Fahad not going for the double rail. I'm not so sure about that because now Fresh is catching up. Neither of them have any air to work with.
Ooh, Fresh has the lead.
Oh,
And they
same
both
time,
win at the
same
same
time.
time.
At the same time.
Be careful, guys. Fresh going down. Oh, Fahad gets
And
There it
it!
is.
Fahad gets the hit.
Here's the thing, guys. That might be the tournament.
That could genuinely be it. That was, oh man, they could not have, Fahad could not have timed that any better to go in.
Dude, Fresh keeps going for these X ranks. It's just, never mind. I'll talk to him about it. Yep, Fahad riding the rails. Fresh just a little bit of MI, doesn't have quite enough, doesn't get the air. And that's gonna be it. Yep, Fahad takes it.
Fahad wins everything.
Everything in the whole world?
Not seeing any chances
He
to
is now
win, so.
president. I don't know.
Congratulations, Fahad.
Great work.
Yeah,
Great
Great
turning.
work indeed.
Congrats, man.
Fahad kind of just walked through everybody.
You did great today.
He did.
You did great today, man.
It was the tale of two different. It was the race of two different tales. Fahad kind of walked through everybody, fresh, clawed, and scratched, and kicked, and punched, and shot, and what? Anyway,
Yeah, man. I hear you.
anyway, congrats to
Congratulations
Fahad.
for winning Flat
Oh
Book
man.
Friday. Thought we were gonna say it
What? What
together.
Friday?
Here we go. We did it. We said it together.
We send it together.
Uh, that's awesome.
Man, that was great.
I was I had a lovely time. I just express that? I really enjoyed today's
Great. That was a
tournament.
great racing.
Mm.
I
Nice,
agree. Amazing racing this time
Amazing.
around. I
nice.
even saw some good Opa Opa shits coming around. That was some
Yeah,
good hits,
yeah.
especially by Fahad a lot of the time. I
Mm.
love seeing that.
We're gonna get Fahad in here, and here he is. Wow, hi.
There he
Oh,
is.
there.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Doing good.
Cool. Tell me more.
Um, Doing good because I won the bracket.
This man is
That's
acting so humble.
it's
It's
all
hurting my soul.
it's all the details you need, man. That he already got his pop off. He's good.
He did. He did.
um, well, hey man, let's run through your bracket a little bit. Your first round was against Metal Sonic Fumbler. How'd that go?
It went good, but the lag spikes were killing me the entire way through.
Mm-hmm.
Same way I had with him a while back when I was just having fun with them.
I had that problem when I played him in the losers bracket.
Mm.
Mm.
Wi-Fi
The spikes were
warriors, huh?
bad.
The heck they doing out
Wi-Fi.
here?
I told him to use Ethernet a while back, but he said he couldn't because of like where his PC is.
Yeah, I get the feeling. I got 100 footer, man. I drill holes through a
Oh,
wall so I
yeah.
can get that stuff through.
Jesus, man.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
Enter a
yeah,
tournament with
yeah.
Wi-Fi? What am I doing here? What am I doing here? I'm wasting your
I mean,
time. Is what I'm doing.
I gotta admit, I run my tournaments on Wi-Fi.
Whoa!
Eventually, I'm gonna have to
Oh my god,
run
everything's breaking.
Ethernet once I get a desktop PC. So
I'm surrounded by Wi-Fi warriors. This is ridiculous. Fahad, look, you faced Dank against winter semis. How'd that go for you?
It also went really good. I got a nice 3-0 after the walking in after the like midway through the first round.
Any memorable details?
Honestly, not really.
Hmm. And what about Rudy? Yeah, what freak and win finals, winners finals. Got
Oh
three
yeah,
wins.
that went good because during the Digi round, I lost the first round in Digi, and then Fresh asked what I was doing in chat, and I was like, okay, I've got to start focusing. Then I
Yeah.
focused, and then I
Yeah.
focused and got 3-1.
yep.
Nice.
Here, the funny part about that is when he was earlier saying like you're typing and whatnot in the chat while racing, I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
The thing is, I wasn't typing in the chat. I typed that after I won, but there's stream delay.
Yeah, he's like, no, you type. Just toward the end.
Yeah, it takes a bit after Genesis in that way, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
It
did
was
not pull a
funny.
Genesis.
My dude pulls out his phone on the waterfall, dude, types a tweet, and then races his heart out. It's crazy.
Honestly.
I know, right? I would
your
proceed to do that as well one day.
your last set, you versus Fresh. How'd it go? Tell me about it.
Went way better than I thought it would. Well, not gonna lie, I was kind of worried going into it, and I was like, nah, I think I'll be fine, and then I was fine.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Any cool things that happened this bracket that you feel like are moments that happened in the game that you want to share? If not, that's okay.
Um,
It's kind of an ethereal question I'm throwing at you right now.
winning against Rudy was really hype, because I haven't gone against Rudy before, so I didn't really know what to expect.
Yeah,
Uh,
surprisingly beating an S ranker at that.
True.
Mm.
Very true. The only time I've fought Rudy 2 times, but the first time I fought Rudy was Ice on Deck's battle mode tournament. Uh,
Yeah.
it was a close 2-1 in my favor. I remember
I remember that.
Rudy was like, why the battle tournament I do bad at? Uh,
I remember that tournament entirely. I had to
dude,
watch it, unfortunately,
yeah,
and it was pretty damn hype between you and Rudy. I didn't know who was gonna win.
yeah. Leah, Liv took that bracket, so shouts out to Liv. Shouts out to Ice on
Oh yeah,
Deck
I
too.
forgot. Liv destroyed everyone she touched.
Yeah,
That was
it was
insane.
great. I don't think she dropped the game. Yeah, I wonder how Ice
Yeah,
on
that
Deck's
was
doing too.
insane.
Well, regardless, Fahad, are you inspired to play Opa Opa on any of the stages after your tournament run today?
Not really.
No, not even a little.
I I have more experience with Opa now, but like Opa still kind of sucks.
As
It
most people
doesn't really
say,
change that.
including Leon.
So it's not that
I
bad.
beg to
Like
differ.
I could use it on a stage if I wanted to. It just that doesn't mean I'd have any higher chances of winning.
You're pulling out like
Yeah, I
142s on Night Chase, man.
I still beg
Yeah,
to differ. So that pick is still not bad, especially if you're using power type Opa Opa on certain
There's
stages like
power type
yeah.
Opa Opa goes hard, but like with any other type, it's
You're just saying there's
Yeah,
much
it's
better
not really that
options.
easy.
yeah.
I hear you, man. I
Oh,
hear
Yeah.
you.
Opa Opa on Carney goes really hard though, or power Opa Opa on Carney goes hard because you never have to worry about Eric, just boost the whole time. At least
You can
after
also do
the.
the same thing. You can also do the same thing in Illusion.
I see.
I haven't tried Opa on Illusion. That was my permaban this tourney.
Uh,
Good choice, man.
yeah, it's one of my better stages, surprisingly, out of the second stages.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Well, hey, man, you got any final thoughts? Any last words? This is your first tournament win since beginners.
Yeah, that's hype.
It is.
Hmm.
I don't really got much to say.
Any shout outs?
Shout out to Fresh, he's the goat.
On fucking God, he is. He did amazing too, from what I
Yeah.
saw.
Lost Jersey round one. Made it all the way to grand finals. Played more games than anybody today.
Oh, actually, there's something I want to shout out. This is like, I think this is my first time getting to grands from winners and not losers.
Yo, yeah.
I remember that actually
Yeah,
when I saw the tournament. So
in streets I got there losers. I think yeah, beginners I also got there from losers. The first time.
Yeah, it
mhm.
was a reset. You got it right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice, man.
well played in your first winners portion of the grand finals and actually winning it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for competing today. It was a pleasure to watch. Leon, Ethan, do y'all have any final thoughts?
Um, well, hopefully in the near future, hope there's another great tournament out there, especially if I can compete in it soon enough. After my blacklist is gone, that is.
Yeah.
We love good connection around here.
Yeah. I'm working on that as we speak, so.
Mm-hmm. Leon, how about you?
Thank you everyone who came out today, and Opa Opa might be a good gear, and Green Cave is still trash.
Yes, sir.
That's
Most
great.
base opinion.
I'm glad.
There's a reason I permaban that stage as well. Anyways.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's great. All right,
Am I the only one who's actually good at that stage?
we'll end it off. We'll end
Besides
it
the
off
top
with
player.
that.
Well, yeah.
We'll end it off
Nice.
with
Yeah. Yeah.
that. Shouts out to Supersonic Cover S on green. Great pick, very fun. Try it out. That's it.
Fresh, we're talking about you.
No, I'm talking about. Yeah, maybe I am. All right, I'm gonna goodbye. Goodbye. Ending stream.
Goodbye,
Goodbye.
goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Goodbye.